just kind of like doing like an intro screen thing right now, until we hit the official 7:30 mark.
Gotcha. I'm going to give you my Fuji text so you can put it in browser source.
Okay.
It's gonna
Okay,
be a
okay.
very
Perfect,
useful
perfect.
tool. Yeah. So that you have my PNG in some form.
Yeah. I've been wanting to learn how to do that. Caught me off guard, honestly, more than anything else.
Lol. Okay. I'll put it in gaming chat if that's
Alright,
fine.
that's fine, yeah. That's pretty much the overall coverage for this.
Okay. Yeah. You just put this in your browser source and then you can see the PNG.
Alright, perfect. Alright. Now, head over to just chatting. Good thing I have something just for OBS Ninja. Command V. Alright. Oh. Authorize. Yes. Yes. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's make sure this is working. Uh oh. Wait. OBS Ninja, please. No, I'm just trying to get this to work. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so copy and paste this into browser source.
Yep.
Alright, cool. Check individual. Done. Huh. And it's supposed to show your PNG on the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the weird part. Why is it not showing up is the question.
Ooh, okay. Let me see.
And it's close to the top too. That's the issue. Okay, hold on a second.
Okay.
What's going on my end? Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. It's okay. You know what? At least we're getting the stuff out of the way in the very beginning of this stream anyways.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
That's true.
Okay.
Because I tested it in my OBS and it's completely fine.
Okay. Oh, oops. Alright, let's see. This will allow developer reactive images to access username and avatar interface with their Discord client. Authorize. Supposed to do that, right? Authorize that? Okay. So it's authorized. Now what?
Usually it just
there.
pops up on its own. Yeah.
Aha! Now it's working. Let's go.
Yeah, and every time I talk, it glows.
That's so cool. Technology.
I currently use it. Yeah, I'm here.
It's only appropriate that like the DJ I'm playing in my music right now is like the whole shtick they've got going on is the Cloud. Like that is their DJ name. It's Cloud with a K, and their whole thing is like about the virtual world, like Daft Punk almost, but like, yeah. So yes.
That's cool.
Yes, welcome.
And hi, R&D. Yeah, I'm a guest here. I usually don't appear that often, but I am a moderator for this channel, so I should appear sometime.
Most def, and like, make sure to give Netgear a follow. They play a lot of great games. Recently you just did Danganronpa, right?
The other day I played Mabinogi, which is one of the old games that I loved as a kid, and I decided to like, hey, what if I played it with my community? So that's what I did yesterday. Danganronpa, V3 in particular. I did play Staxel, which is similar to Minecraft.
Ooh, okay.
I recently got Baba Is
You.
So I plan to play those games sometime, but I have to see because some scheduling stuff needs to happen.
No problem, no problem. Also, yes, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Wise, how are you doing? Let me give you all some shout outs as well. So first off, let me shout out the co-streamer here, Netgear. Yes. So make sure to give them a follow. _UX. That's right? Yes. Cool. Shout out.
Probably introduce myself too, because maybe not a lot of people know about me.
Sure, please, by all do. Like literally, we're barely like 5 minutes in, so.
Oh yeah.
This is all full on introduction parts of my stream, anyway. So yeah.
Okay, that's good. Hello everyone. I'm Netgear _UX. I'm an English VTuber, and I mostly stream indie games from Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. PST. So I'm a similar schedule with Shadow Wolf here. So yeah, and I go by they/them pronouns.
Mm-hmm. All right, perfect. And I like that because I like to keep it as ambiguous as possible, referring to everyone as they.
Nice.
Yeah. I
Honestly, it's easier.
it is, and I just like it's like saying we as a group, you know, the royal we.
Mm-hmm.
uh, but yes, but welcome everybody. So, we're gonna be splitting this podcast chatting segment into like three different parts. So part one, as you can see by the title right now, it's mostly gonna be focusing around like graduations, endings, and creation. And so I'd like to help a lot of aspiring content creators just kind of get into the realm. And like since your 6 month anniversary is coming up, I saw that. Congratulations.
Thank
Big
you.
applause, big applause. So like that's super exciting, and like definitely like provide some insight for those who are either starting up into the game or like wanting to get better at it, you know. And so provide resource.
Mhm.
And then part
Cool.
two, I literally just messaged you about this is
Yeah.
cover the E3 experience, you know. So like if you're still up for that, because like ideally like 1 hour 30 minute segments on each part, so that way it's like yeah, that way it doesn't
Okay.
overclock into your time. So
Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
mm-hmm.
But I haven't seen E3 yet, or even Summer Game Fest, or even the Wholesome Direct, if you've heard of Wholesome Games. So,
Yes, 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 yes. And oh my goodness, we have a lot to cover then. I covered a little bit of E3 yesterday with the Ubisoft conference and the Gearbox conference. But definitely, is there any specific conferences you would like to cover today that we can cover tonight?
I've heard some underwhelming things regarding E3, but Wholesome Direct is what I mostly look forward to because one, those are the indie developers I rather showcase,
Okay.
and two, they're indie. They don't have a lot of coverage in the first place, so it's important to give them a lot of love. I
That's
don't really pay attention to AAA games, to be honest.
mm-hmm.
So I will still like it, just because like, hey, it's really heard some Final happening. Uh, there were some memes.
Oh
Elden
yeah.
Ring though caught my eye. Who is by? And some Empire FPS game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Scarlet Nexus. Oh wait, the Vampire FPS game. Oh, I saw that one. I saw the trailer for that one. It's like I saw that this morning. I was about to like yeah, before I
It
headed up.
caught my eye because one, you don't see people of color being like a character so actively in a trailer. And I love that. There were a lot of people who were African American, even Asian. So it just caught my attention out of a lot of the trailers.
Yeah, just like a lot of games these days are getting very blended and like melting pot, which is really amazing. It's always good to see that
Hmm.
representation being brought out in the gaming world, you know?
Yeah, it's something we need.
Definitely. Definitely, definitely. Give everybody this spotlight, you know?
And I see someone mention Scarlet Nexus. I'm not aware of that yet. So,
So Scarlet Nexus is a very cyberpunk RPG anime game. ARP like I'd say JRPG, action RPG, AJRPG. So many acronyms.
yeah. That sounds like it's up my alley, so I'm gonna take a look at that real quick.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's cute.
Right, right. It looks really nice. And Guro
Mhm.
was playing the beta of it earlier today. So,
Ooh.
yeah. Which I guess can help segue into our topic of the day.
Yeah.
Hololive.
Oh yeah, Hololive in particular. So you contacted me because you wanted to talk about Coco Kuryu, right?
Yeah, Kyoryu Koko. So
Here you go.
yeah, so right now since it is June, wow, it's already June. Oh my God, we're already halfway through the year. Don't remind me. Hold on a
Yeah.
second. I'm trying to comprehend this.
Hmm.
Um So like recently, you know, the new batch of 2021 has just graduated. Congratulations everybody who made it through, who's pushing through this weird time of our lives right now, you know. Congratulations to you for pushing through and graduating, whether you have graduated college, high school, or middle school, what have you. Huge shout outs to you guys.
It's a lot of work, especially in a time that is so turbulent, where it's completely unpredictable in this current time and space right now, thanks to COVID and all of that. So kudos to you that furthermore you have a lot of rest and a lot of time for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm just kind of saving a picture of Coco just so I could put it in my stream.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. If
But
anything, I can preface Coco Kiryu just
please
on
do.
who she is.
Please do. Please
Okay,
do.
so Kiryu Coco is Generation 5 of the Japanese side of Hololive, and she is a really big figure for the English VTubing community because she basically built the bridge between Japan and America in terms of making Hololive English. She's the main VTuber that inspired it, along with Akai Hato, um, who's also part of a Japanese generation as well. But Coco Kiryu is the main one that really caught overseas fans because she's bilingual. Like when you go to her streams, you can hear like a slight southern accent when she speaks in English. So that caught a lot of people's attention. And her lore is that she is a child dragon, as you can see in the image here. She's really cute. Uh I've heard things from Coefficient that she has American hips, and stuff like that. So she is quite the personality, but she is going to be the first graduate of Hololive, meaning that she'll be an alum on July 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So please catch her streams this month because you probably will not be able to see any more live streams of her.
Mm-hmm.
But there will be an archive kept of her stream. It will not be deleted at all, so you can always see who Kiryu Koko is. And she loves Yakuza, the whole Yakuza franchise. It's like a one big thing about her.
Oh
And very good
yes.
at dancing.
Yeah. Oh my God. I remember watching her like the 3D dance models with her and Marin and just like
It's so
she
funny because Marin doesn't know how to dance.
the sexy boomer dance just like oh man, and then like she basically helped everyone like get on their feet in Hololive pretty much. And it was just amazing. I've been following Coco a lot recently within the last couple weeks roughly. And like it's just what really caught my attention to her was the Reddit shitpost reviews that
Oh yeah,
happened.
her meme reviews are like an iconic segment of her content, along with Asakoko streams.
Mm-hmm.
So she has a particular product and a constant meme where her tail is a plug. So I'm just like, there's actually a plushie that you can buy. It's currently sold out though, but she does have merch where you can actually buy her tail as a
Oh.
plug, but it's not usable as a plug.
That's just the running gag of it being a plug. But yeah. So yeah,
Mhm.
Kaicho, we're gonna miss you.
Yeah,
From
they call her Kaicho because she may be silly at first, but she really takes care of her viewers and her kohai and everyone at Hololive. She
Mhm.
actually tried to get into Hololive by applying for management, but somehow became a VTuber. So
Oh,
that's a little interesting story about her.
respect, respect.
Hmm.
For those of you who are not familiar with Japanese, Kaicho means class president. Kohai is like your younger, uh, not student, but more like everybody knows what senpai is, where it's like,
Your younger
there
colleagues.
you go, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Senpai is like your older student, so it follows along those things.
Hmm.
So yeah, when she announced that she was graduating, I was like, oh my heart, oh no, I'm not ready for this, but I know
Was
it's gonna happen.
literally streaming what when she announced it, so I had no awareness that
Oh.
she announced that she graduated. So after I rated somebody, I went on Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I see that Coco is graduating. I'm like, wait, Coco? As in
Kiryu
Kiryu
Coco.
Coco? And then I
Mm-hmm.
looked into it and I had to immediately find if Hololive spoken about it because one, there's usually an official letter saying that okay, this person is going to resign, this person will no longer be a VTuber. So I wanted to be absolutely sure before I just cry or something. But to be honest, There is a lot of speculation regarding why she want to graduate, but luckily, from her words, she wants to graduate on her own terms, and she's
Mm-hmm.
doing that on her own terms. But at the same time, there are issues with corporate as well.
Oh yeah.
There was an incident a while ago where she mentioned Taiwan, and the Chinese fans got angry about that because they don't regard Taiwan as a country. So they basically harassed Coco for so long, and the company Hololive. A lot of viewers believe that they did not do enough for Coco to protect her.
The
Um,
antis,
s-
right?
yes, the antis,
Mm.
and because of that, at one point she was even banned from streaming for a bit, and then she recently came back. Oh my gosh, it was probably around last year, like almost around this time where she actually came back. So
Mm.
to me,
And it was
a
like
lot of
very thin ice
people,
from there too, wasn't it?
yeah, it was very thin ice. Like she wasn't able to do her Asakoko streams even after she got out of that band. So it was just like, okay, she's not doing her usual content. There's a bit of a limitation.
Mm-hmm.
So from what I gathered, it feels like it makes sense for her to graduate from Hololive. One is because she wants she wants to continue growing
Mm-hmm.
as a content creator, and I get that sense from her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a dragon, so she wants to spread her wings,
Mm-hmm.
quoting Korone from her latest video regarding the news.
Mm-hmm.
But she's a very strong individual, and it probably took a lot for her to decide to even graduate in the first place. But because she's graduated, she'll be the first official alum of Hololive,
Yeah.
meaning all the Hololive members can actually talk about her, unlike Aloe and the other members from Holostars, because a lot of them have stepped down from their position.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot regarding this, and people are speculating a lot about her. But as long as people respect her wishes,
Oh
that's
yeah.
what matters.
That,
Yeah,
that that's all that
a lot of
matters.
people, a lot of apparently a lot of company members want try to convince her to stay, but they were not able to convince her. So basically, the company has already done the viewer's job. So we can only just respect her wishes.
Oh yeah.
She is a content creator outside of Hololive, but I will not mention it yet because one, I did hear rumors. Well, I don't
Yeah,
think I should address the rumors in
we'll
this
leave
podcast,
those
but
ones
yeah.
like yeah, like all speculations, we'll leave those out the window. I know
Mhm.
about the other channel, but I will not drop any information on that. To, number one,
Mhm.
NDAs, and then I don't want to deal with any lawsuits and stuff. Nah.
Yeah, yeah, that's not fun, and I just want her to stay safe
Of course,
while
yeah.
she's in this transition period. If we
Yeah.
mention anything, it's like it can endanger her.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. And like I already do follow the I guess the backup. But aside from that, what I do enjoy like right now about this, like it's a hard truth that a lot of us are going to have to accept though, that a lot of Hololive will eventually graduate and an ending will happen. So
Mhm.
this is more or less a magnum opus for Coco as like a pioneer in the Hololive and VTubing industry, you know? Cuz like
And she's always been a pioneer, so
mhm. So
even though it's surprising that she's graduating this soon, it's also like it's within her character
yeah,
to always take the first step in something.
and
And
it's
that's
always the
probably her
scariest.
strongest aspect. Yeah,
Mhm. It's the
it's really
scariest.
scary.
But
Hmm.
on that note though, like I'm glad that that she is ending on her own terms and like that like and I'm glad my favorite part about this is that she's not going to be taboo. Like, oh no,
Yeah.
we can't talk about the dragon anymore, kind of thing. Like, that was what scared me when I heard that she was going to be graduating. Is like, can we not talk about Coco because like, she's roommates with Kanata-chan, right?
Hmm.
Or did you not know about that?
I knew about that. Sorry, I was kind of like someone messaged me about something, so
You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
Sometimes I'll check my own messages every once in a minute. So yeah, but
yeah.
yeah, And so like
But
I
that
was.
was
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, it was something I knew, and that's why I'm not as concerned as beforehand because I literally like dived into it, see what the other people on Hololive are thinking, and I get the feeling that it's just gonna be okay. But it's a change that's really scary since this is the first time that this is ever happening in Hololive. For Niji Sanji though, this is actually pretty common
Mm-hmm.
for VTubers to graduate. So but we have to consider that Hololive is a bit of a different beast altogether because one, there's less talent, as in there's not this they don't have the same numbers as Niji Sanji,
Mm-hmm.
but they also have the similar qualities to them. And so it's kind of like they're a bit smaller.
Okay. I've never heard
And
of VG Sanji actually, and that one never came up to me. I know of Vishojo,
Niji's
but not VG Sanji.
mhm. So Niji Sanji is similar to Hololive, except it's not focusing on being idols, but focusing on being streamers, actual gamers. So they have a gamers team. Two of the most well-known ones are Kazuha and oh gosh, I forgot. Like they're always paired together. This vampire VTuber and this other one, he's a brunette, who always has a cat plushie. I forgot his name. I can't believe I forgot his name. I'm gonna look it up.
Please do.
But they're pretty well known. At least on the Japanese side, they recently got a Korean branch as well.
Oh,
So I I would not be surprised if there's going to be a whole life Korea. That would actually be really cool.
I'm surprised
But
about that actually. Like they went to Indonesia before they went to Korea. Honestly.
mhm. I think for Indonesia, it's a really good choice to go with that because one, no other companies were looking towards Indonesia or Southeast Asia. So it's important to get that representation. And by being the first ones to do that, that's a smart business move,
It's free real
especially
estate.
since literally free real estate. And it's a smart move to be a pioneer in that and really cultivate the idol scene because, one, a lot of them are fans of Japanese idols and Korean idols and stuff like that, but they don't really have the opportunity. So, one of the ways to do that is becoming a virtual streamer, virtual YouTuber.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Like definitely like and it just brings more attention out that way and then when what's cool about VTubers that especially on as a linguist, like I enjoy hearing the other languages. I love hearing how things are said and then just about like little tidbits about cultures here and there through the language, because
Mhm.
it's more or less the gateway, and thanks to a lot of watching a lot of the JP members of Hololive, it's helped me brush up on a lot of my Japanese. But not I'm still not fluent, but it's still like okay, I kind of get what they're saying. I understand the context a little bit here and there. Pronunciation, I need to actually converse, but the same thing can apply to Indonesia. And so like now I'm more curious
Yeah,
about the language of Indonesia. But yeah.
definitely.
Hmm. But
I'm trying to look up the name of this. Oh, Kanae.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Kanai, yeah, yeah.
Kana. Yeah, he's really popular as like an FPS player. Like he is really good. His debut stream was legendary because he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna play a little bit of like FPS game title." 6 hours later, he's still playing.
Ah, 10 out of 10 would do the same. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he got really into it.
I mean, when you're in the zone in an FPS match, you're in the zone. I can I
Yeah,
can do PvP for like hours. So I'm like that's like I had to
I
cut
suck at PvP. I'm
it's
like a different
not good.
gamer altogether.
And that's perfectly
Um,
fine.
Yeah, I want to try FPS, but every viewer is going to see how much I suck at it. I can't aim in Danganronpa,
Mhm.
so put that in an actual FPS game, you're going to see how bad I am.
All right.
I have
Start
no
easy.
reflexes.
First off, start
Okay.
easy.
Hmm.
Start with a game like Slime Rancher since we're talking about indie games later. Slime Rancher is going to be a great game to do.
Oh yeah, Slime Ranch is good.
Mhm. Then step up your game just a little bit by going to say a game like Call of Duty, but play on easy. There is no shame in playing an FPS game on easy. Like it
Especially if you're just learning.
exactly. Like even I started on easy And then like a lot of times I play on normal solely because it's just like it's challenging enough, but like you don't take as much damage. It's just like it's average and it's standard. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And then progress up to hard and then insane if you wish to. I won't because I'm not insane enough to do that except for Bioshock, but we're not going to talk about
I
that.
recently bought Call of Duty and Halo and stuff, and
Mm.
I tried to like complete the first segment on my own. It did not go well because I completely lack
Mm-hmm.
the reflexes whatsoever, and I play with keyboard and mouse. I don't use controller at
Mm.
all. So it's a bit difficult when console ports are going into PC. So that was another hurdle.
Call of Duty, everyone says is good on the whole keyboard mouse versus controller community. I've played both. It's perfectly fine to do both. Whatever feels more
Mm.
comfortable for you. I prefer controller because of that trigger pull action, right? So like, I would say like if I'm a rifleman, I pull like I want to feel that pull, right? So I'm used to that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas since I'm a lefty, I have to actually click the mouse on my left hand, so it's really weird. Um, yeah. Um, that's why I say like if I ever need to, I can dual wield. But anyways,
Oh.
um, so lower your sensitivity first before anything else, so that way you can just get used to it. Um, it, since we're talking about gaming stuff, pathfinding, that's always like a big difficulty there. So usually, if you find a group of enemies, you're going the right way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at my mouse right now. I'm looking directly at it, and I just realized
Hmm.
my what's it called? My sensitivity. I
Hmm.
think I left it at default, so it's super high.
You're a DPI.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like
okay.
I don't need to move my whole mouse across my table. I literally just move a couple centimeters and I go across my screen.
Yeah, you're gonna want to adjust that in the in-game stuff. So definitely. And
Oh no.
it's funny that you mentioned Halo, because actually Halo was one of the first FPSs I played growing up. One of the first. I played a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
and it's an iconic game series because it was one of the first games that actually helped revolutionize for console gaming to be in the FPS scene. Because before FPSs were actually really popular in the whole on the PC market, starting with games like Doom, Wolfenstein, and Unreal Tournament. So
Ooh.
those were your old school arena shooters where it's very static style in the movement, and you just had like like the couple sets of guns you had, no zooms, nothing, nothing flashy.
Mm.
Yeah, and so
Okay.
Halo followed around that style of arena shooter, and now they have all these extra things. I'm not gonna delve into that, but yeah. So if you need any help with Halo,
Yes.
I will. I would not mind co-oping a campaign with you. I'm thinking of bringing back Master Chief Mondays, so let me know which Halo game you're playing
Oh.
now. It's crossplay, so
Yeah. Okay, I'll make sure to let you know.
most def. Cause for the next mega collab this month, I'm thinking of doing Halo. So perfect time you
Oh,
brought that up.
yeah, perfect time to bring that up. I currently have a community challenge where if we get enough points, I will do an FPS stream.
10 out of 10, yeah. And again, no shame in
Mhm.
playing on easy, just to learn how everything shoots, how everything, because there's so many layers that come into playing an FPS. Uh,
Yep.
yeah, and it's all things that it eventually just becomes muscle memory. Um, and like, yeah, it just eventually becomes natural where you don't have to like look at, oh, I gotta press this button, I gotta press this button.
Just like RPGs.
Exactly. Like you just know how to navigate the menus in an RPG, right? Like it's nothing.
Hmm.
Hmm. So yeah. Um but on yeah, to kind of round back to our conversation of graduations and stuff,
Yeah, we
change
kind of like derailed.
that's perfectly fine. I'm okay with it. I love having conversations like these where like tangents. But like I'll always make sure to like rein it back. But yeah.
Okay.
But coming back to the concept of graduations and endings, like it was like a huge shock that that it is going to happen. And when I found out, I was like scrolling through YouTube, and then I saw this picture of like, did this is this information useful? And it was like, I didn't notice it was like Coco's like announcement that like it was gonna be her stream, like her last stream on July 1st. I was like, wait, what? And then like I watched a video of like an important announcement by Coco. I was like, hold on a second. Oh, that's what it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, my heart. No, no, please don't let this be.
Hmm.
But yeah, and so like um I come from last year when I was like starting to get back into streaming proper. I was following Markiplier's channel Unis Honest. Have you heard of that one?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me see if I could find just a picture of Unis Honest, just that way we could put this here.
There are compilations, and they let the compilations stay on the internet,
Mm-hmm.
be edited, but not footage because that goes against the purpose of Unis Honest.
100%. Like someone, this hurts me so much to see, but I understand why some people would do it. Is that like someone basically recreated the whole Unis Honest channel and re-uploaded every single bit of footage, and I'm like, that
No.
is disrespectful as all shit. But I understand if it is a legit actual like, oh, they actually did decide to re-upload it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Let me put this.
But I don't think there's any announcement regarding that.
No, there was none. So that yeah, I was just like, this is just straight up disrespectful. Why would you do this? You know?
Hmm.
Hold on. Ah, there it
But
is.
we should probably preface with like, what exactly is Unis Honest?
So unus annus is Latin for 1 year, right? And so
Hmm.
Mark and Ethan here decided in 1 year they're going to make a piece of content every single day for that whole year and then delete the channel. And they did it. I was there for that last stream and like I still shudder thinking about it, like, oh, content, no, progress, no. Why would you do this? You know, that was my reaction.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sorry, God.
funny enough, the first time I watched Unis Honest was when they were deleting it.
Oh my God. Oh, so you missed out on a lot of the great adventures they had. Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay though. The compilations and the memories will always be there, which again comes back to Coco is the whole thing. It's like Coco is not gonna be dead. Like you won't see any more new content from her, but at least you'll always have the archives and like the unarchived like music streams, you know? The memories will still
Hmm.
be there, the hearts and the friendships. It's not about the journey, about, cliche everything that I could say right now.
Yeah. And to be honest, I rather prefer this versus what was done for Kizuna Ai, where she actually the general story for her is just that she had an original voice actor,
Mhm.
but then she stepped down, um, and then a new voice actress came in. Now that really irritated some fans who were super dedicated to Kizuna Ai, and there were lots of like discussions regarding like if that's okay and stuff like that, where they ended up changing things where they still kept the new voice actress, but they brought in the original voice actress as a guide, as like a coach for the Kizuno Ai voice actresses. So even though Kizuno Ai is still ongoing, it's technically different people playing that character, which feels weird because you see this person live and you get attached to the personality behind it.
Exactly. And it's like, is it really the same person at that point?
Hmm.
Yeah. Like,
Yes.
it's one thing for voice actors in TV shows and movies to do that, like to swap voice actors. It's unnerving at first, but it's like, as long as they can give the character the justice. But
Hmm.
with the whole virtual, like, honestly, I was talking with Taco and Tachi about this
Uh-huh.
yesterday, is like VTuber personalities are huge enhancements of like the regular person's personalities, you know.
Indeed.
So
Hmm.
like, and I, knowing you, like this is like your your um your Avi like really brings out a lot of you, and it's really cool. So yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. But yeah.
Because, like, the idea of someone replacing the current Kuryu Koko and
Mm.
having someone else use the avatar, I think that's worse than a graduation, in
Oh.
my opinion.
Oh yeah. It's just disrespectful at that point, you know. It's very
Hmm.
disrespectful.
Yeah, because, like, the original Kuryu Koko character is not the same without the person who has been talking with the viewers, who remembers regulars all
Mm-hmm.
this time, and then be completely replaced with a new person. Even if the person has like the same accent, the same tendencies, etc.,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have the memories of being Kuryu Koko since her debut.
Yep.
And honestly, that's why I'm happy that it's just going to be a graduation. No one is going to be using Kuryu Koko's model. It's just
Yeah.
going to be an archive. It's just going to show that, hey, this is the history of Hololive,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not going to touch it. And I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like that's one of the most respectful ways to actually let a VTuber go on to their next step in life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Definitely. And like for those of you who are graduating, whether it's high school, college, what have you, like take that with a grain of salt, honestly. It's like the next step is a scary step. You don't know what's coming up next, and like it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna hit you hard, and it is scary to not know what to do next or where to go next because you're always so handheld all the way up until that point, and now it's like, where do I go now? You know. And so that's why they tell you have some sort of plan of what you want to do when you do get out of school. You know. And
Oop, did you cut out?
oh
Oh
shoot,
boy.
oh check 1 2 1 2, we good? Uh oh.
Okay, yeah, I hear you again.
Okay, okay, cool. Nope. And I dragged myself all the way across the screen. Let's go. uh,
Honestly, I feel that graduation thing so bad because I'm currently struggling with that right now. Even though I'm a VTuber who's consistent with the content I have so far, I still feel like I don't know what exactly I'm doing with my life,
mm,
even though I'm content because like when I'm not currently employed, that's the personal big struggle of mine. I want to be employed, but
mm.
it's really hard in this current circumstance. And when you've been a student,
Hold on 1 second. You're cutting in and out for me now as well.
the specific way of
There we go. Okay, you're back.
okay,
So,
3, 2, 1.
go. You were mentioning
Okay,
you're a student and like,
yeah, being a student, you're just used to this constant schedule of just like, okay, I just go to this class and that's it. And you know what is the goal at the end of this whole journey. But afterwards, it's basically the extra DLC content, but it's actually the main game.
oh yeah,
And you're just trying to figure it all out. I always do game analogies because this is a game audience.
oh yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Oh, the audience we
Yeah.
have here is
So
very wide, so we can talk about music. We can do analogies in music, cooking, books, what have you. We get it. So whatever's easiest for you.
okay.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
get what you
mostly
mean.
talking games because I'm a game NPC.
Yeah, definitely. To kind of segue into that, how did you come up with the concept of being an NPC?
I remember that I felt like I had a lot of NPC energy as a person,
Mm,
and I was like, what if I just went with that? Because what about being a VTuber? It's just either it could be an extension of yourself,
hmm.
or you can be a completely different personality. But the thing is, it's more difficult to change your personality to be entertaining for a group of people and play that role constantly than to just have an extension of yourself. And I was like, okay, what matters to me? What kind of content do I want to make? And I know a big part of me is just that I created content because I wanted to games and design.
Hold on, you just cut out. Uh,
My
and
content
create.
is going to be centered around that.
Okay.
Okay.
So and create content. Sorry, like that's where you cut out.
Oh,
It's like yeah, there's like a small like dip in
yeah,
the
okay.
connection.
Creating content.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, creating content centered around reviewing games from a UX design and accessibility perspective. And I
Mm.
was like, if I'm gonna be a VTuber, I could add lore, but to be honest, the lore is like adding seasoning to your content. You need to actually make content to be a content creator.
Right.
For me personally.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
It's
true.
related to a Maury Calliope song.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, okay, I expect my main content my VTuber avatar, because if a game NPC is viewing games to become a game NPC, that's a cool way to like have, instead of a backstory, you have a current story. Each of my streams are basically me building my lore in real time audience. A great way to ink the audience as well. I don't want to just have a backstory. I want to create that will
It's
like
very
put
alive.
themselves in and be included.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's very alive.
yeah.
It's very organic,
Despite
and
me
you
being an
grow.
NPC.
Hmm. So like
Yeah.
you're a program learning how to
And
be
I
a
love
program.
meta things.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
very meta.
yeah.
Honestly, I
And I
love that.
love meta. Hmm.
Like
I
it
love
just makes
meta
me think of
stuff
Tron.
so
Honestly,
much.
I don't know if you follow Tron.
I've never seen Tron. I
Okay,
haven't seen it.
I know what I'm putting into our movie nights list. Hold on a second.
Oh,
You saw it. You
oh
saw we
my
have the
gosh.
movie nights thing. So like I'm putting that on there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it depends on the time because like I stream at times that people are like, okay, that they're free.
Hmm.
So it's hard for me to catch things for myself
Oh,
unless it's a Wednesday because Wednesdays are my break days, Sundays are my break days. So
fair enough. Fair enough. That seems like everybody's trend. Honestly, that's a really weird day. It's like Wednesday's a new Saturday. Because I don't know if you know Bread and Butter. But Bread and Butter usually has free days on like Wednesdays and Thursdays. I'm like, all right, cool. That's how I was able to form up one of the mega collabs and like days like that.
okay.
So yeah,
I don't
but
know. I like to break in the middle of the week
mm,
just so that it can help me reset and then continue on. Because if I do a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be like school all over again. I'm like, do I want that in my life? I think we're all traumatized by that. So I'm just like, I like the 2-day week and then go from there. And plus, I find streaming fun. So it's just like, I don't mind it going into my weekend, which is why I didn't mind doing a podcast because it's a bit more relaxed.
oh yeah, definitely. Like I wanted today to just be a little bit more of a chiller stream than usual.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, don't be me. I'm a mad lad, and I decide to stream every single day of the week, Monday through Sunday.
Yeah, what when I saw that, I was like, "Are you okay?" That was my first thought in my head. I'm like, "Are you okay?"
No.
Because I heard that's one of the beginner streamer mistakes is to start out with a 24/7 schedule, which is super bad. You have to see what is your current limit before you test it. So just start with 3 days, do 2 hour streams on each of those days, and then see how you feel about it. If you feel like you can do more, great, go ahead. But if you feel like it's uh streaming is okay, then maybe streaming is not for you. And keep in mind that content creation is not just streaming. You
Oh,
could write books, you can write articles, you can make music, you could spend a really
Instagram.
long time on this project. Yeah,
Mhm.
Instagram is content, Tumblr is content,
Oh yeah.
Twitter. Twitter is honestly content because the intention of Twitter is for microblogs.
Twitter is a very dangerous place at the moment, honestly.
Yeah,
Not
it is very
It's
dangerous.
very volatile. Like you got to be careful on Twitter and Tumblr. I I come from the old
Yeah,
days of Tumblr, but I never delved into that
I come
part.
from the old days of Tumblr too. That's
Oh
how
yeah.
I found out about Solarpunk actually.
Oh really?
And RNG says if you're enjoying streaming, that's fine. Just don't force it. Exactly, RNG.
Exactly.
Exactly. Hmm.
But reason why I do the whole 24/7, or well yeah, not 24/7, but yeah, pretty much every day stream, it's because of these guys. I was heavily inspired by these guys, number 1. Number 2, I've been in the game since 2014. So like I so think of it as like so I like what you said about like how do 3 days a week and then see if you can do more. That is exactly what lifters and like muscle bodybuilders do, is like you start small with your weights. Nobody ever just jumps to like lift 200 pounds kind of thing. No, you gotta start small, start with just the bar, and then like
Or even nothing. Like just see if you even like the idea of streaming. Just do it once,
mm-hmm.
see how you feel, then try it again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, during the course of this week, I was actually thinking of making a new YouTube video, and Yeah. Those of you who've known me for a long time, I am very, very sparse with my YouTube videos. I'll post one new video every 4 months.
I honestly hate video editing. I try to be post things on YouTube, but I absolutely hate it. Like,
Same.
I hated just repeating it over and over. I like things live. I like things that are just like, it's just happening right now. If you're here, then you're here. But if you're not, you probably won't be able to see it ever again.
Yeah.
Because I just find it so like freeing to just do it live. And I don't want to look at the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
I'd rather hire someone else to edit my videos.
Oh
But
my
I
god.
do plan to do like small clips based on the game reviews. I will at least write
Mm-hmm.
and then probably cross post it with Medium.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. Oh, cool.
That's what I'm planning to do.
Oh wow, that's an even better, shittier green screen. Let's go. Well, for those of you who do want to get into content creation, I did create a top 10 list of things to take note of, at least for things you'd want to do,
Ooh.
and for those who are starting out, you know. If I may, hold on.
Yeah.
Notes.
I can also recommend like books and videos that I've looked at for like specific content creation. I see a binder. I see a
Yes.
binder.
Yes. So honestly, when it comes to content creation, take inspiration from those you follow. Take what watch and analyze what they're doing that makes it that you can try to apply to your own thing. This is not part of my top 10 list. Hold on a second. This is
I do have a slight counter to that actually.
Go for it.
Just because you like what you're watching and you want to emulate doesn't mean that you will be good at it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's important to see like, okay, see what they're doing well and see what you do well. Compare and contrast your current talents with the current content creator you're looking at. See how you're different. And then try to find other content creators that are like you.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, apparently people like it when I do ASMR content. So, I've been looking at ASMR content despite never really engaging with it. And it taught me a lot about like the importance of sound when streaming. And I basically explored a whole new world thanks to streaming. Even though I prefer to review games. So I'm just like, at least I have another skill I can tap into, even though the ASMR rabbit hole is quite deep and kind of scary when I look into it. So
ASMR
I
is
try not
that's a whole different genre in its own right that deserves its own separate podcast segment.
Yeah, honestly. Like the other last week I literally learned what ear eating is, and I'm just like, what?
As in
I
like
watched it.
eating next to
Yeah.
I
No. What?
wait.
So ear eating is basically, you know those omnidirectional mics that
Right.
look like ears?
Oh, okay.
They basically lick, nibble, chew on the ear, and you experience that through your earphones.
Ugh.
It's a very in your space piece of content. And for me, I listen to it and I'm like, I don't think I would go that far for ASMR. I will incorporate ASMR, but not to that extent.
Right.
So, what's nice about exploring content that you might be good at, you can also see where your boundaries are.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely. Like for me with ASMR stuff, like I like hearing. As a musician, I love hearing like audio go in one ear and right out the other. Like I love stuff like that. Like that's really cool stuff. I know my buddy who does Dungeons, who's one of my DMs in Dungeons and Dragons. He loves to hear like the alchemical like potions, like ting ting ting, and like just like the little things while he's working on the maps and stuff.
Oh, that's satisfying.
That is satisfying, you know. I guess in a way for me, it'd be coffee shops, like just having that vibe, of just like the bustle of the people outside the shop while I'm here. I could smell the coffee and I could write down everything. Like I miss Coffee Bandits back from college.
Man, Coffee Bandits was so good. I missed
Yeah.
your cookies.
I miss their cherry rose teas. Those were the best. Oh, I'll always miss that.
Oh man.
But yeah,
For context though, me and Shadow Wolf know each other from real life.
yes.
So
There's
that's
just
actually how we met. And now we've gone on our own paths and found out that we are both content creators. And we're just like,
why not,
what?
right?
Why not? Just
Yeah,
why not? Just why not reconnect? And it's
yeah.
so funny it ended up this way.
And
So
it's
that's how
really
we're here.
cool. Yeah, it's really cool because like you have a different style of it and I have a different style of it, but like I want to see where I can see we could blend it, you know, and that's just the fun part
Mhm.
of it.
If anything, I just see each other as like, okay, we can support each other, and that's pretty cool. Because so
Support your
far, I
friends.
noticed that when it comes to collabs, I feel weird about it.
Mm.
Like, it's cool to organize it all, but I turn quiet when I collab with somebody. With
Mm.
a one-on-one, it's completely fine. But if it's a group, I
Mm.
turn quiet. And I'm just like, what is going on? And it's making me realize more about myself. It's just that I'm terrible at group socialization. Put me in that scenario, you will not hear me. If you hear me one-on-one, then you can hear me.
Oh yeah, because when it's one on one, you can easily have a conversation. Three, now you're adding a little bit of more fire to that. Four is where it can get hectic. Six, oh my god, what are you doing? 10, how are you doing this? Please stop, kind of thing.
Speaking of that, have you heard of the new Among Us update?
Yeah, 15 players just means
15
I'm
people.
so hype. Oh my god.
I
Uh,
want to do a Tuesday collab where if 15 people just go in a call and play Among Us and
say
just
no
try
more,
it out.
fam. I'm in. Like, I will switch D Tuesday for another day for that. Like, even though I have my schedule set, it is incredibly flexible than anyone actually thinks it is. Like last night I was
Okay.
going to do Star Wars Saturday. I did for like
Mm.
an hour and then Taco was like then we were talking to Tachi and was like, "Yo Tachi, do you want to play with us? Like you're free to come play with us cuz Tachi was also streaming since Tachi's out in Australia that our time zones just
Mm.
happen to work out in that sense, right? We're like, "Yo,
Mm.
we all have Castle Crashers. Want to jump on a Castle Crashers tonight?" I was like, fuck it, let's go. And we just had a whole insane party happen. Just like we were doing that last night. It was a lot of fun. Just like, I was like, all right, guys, we got to do this, this, and this. I was like, it was fun to just run through the entire first section of the game again. It was just like,
Mm.
uh, cause for me, I'm a huge co-op player. I prefer playing games with my friends and like being able to like, all right, we got a squad. We're doing this, you know, and like, where the PvP is harder and it's more insane to handle because it can be very
Mm.
demoralizing to go against, to like get beaten down by other players, you know, who can be better.
Yeah.
Whereas if you have a full team, now the enemies are harder. You got a bigger group of them to fight, but we all play our cards right together. We are an unstoppable force, kind of thing. It's that. It's a balance, you know.
Mm.
Well, yeah, and so with collaborating with other people, like just slowly be able to converse one on one, two on one, one two, and just like it's not easy to be able to manage and talk to everybody at the same time, or like sometimes if you have such big groups, you'll actually end up talking over each other, and it's like it can be hard, especially since like everybody is a streamer also that I have collaborated with, you know. Everyone's got their own chats, so it's like you also got to be able to coordinate. All right, when you have to talk to your chats, everyone please make sure to mute, you know, and it's like small things here and
Mm-hmm.
there. But
Yeah, I'm trying to remember to like do push to talk. That
mm,
is so useful. Oh my gosh.
mm. Oh yeah, push to talk is very useful, especially if you're good with hotkeys and like calibrating hotkeys. I'm a mad lad. I'm just like, all right, I will alt tab out of my window. Oh, and my game crashed. Cool, guys. But hold on, let me mute myself for my chat.
Oh,
uh,
okay. Yeah.
yeah, like I make things harder than it should be for me, but that's just because I'll take the extra steps to make sure it actually does work, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Makes
speaking of extra
sense.
steps, here's Shadow's top 10 content creation tips. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Whoa.
Yeah. So the number
I'm
one.
not gonna try.
Wait, what?
I'm not gonna try.
All right. Shadow's top 10 content creation tips. Shadow's top 10 content creation tips. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Step 1: create, create, create. Right. So the number one thing is, if you're gonna be a content creator, you can't be a content creator unless you create content. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid to put yourself out there, right? Like, the more you put the more you put out, the more you're gonna get back in, because now you have stuff that it's a portfolio basically. Like, any artist, any photographer, any YouTuber, for that sake, you are creating a portfolio that shows, hey, this is the stuff I make, this is what I do. And it's like that whole thing, like, put your money where your mouth is. I always get that. It's like, eh.
Mm-hmm. Like, you
But
can't just say that you plan to do this. You actually have to
you
do the thing. You have
mhm,
to commit.
you got to execute it. Um
Mm-hmm.
to kind of aid with this, anything you do is a draft. It is never the final product. You can always work your way to make your content the way you want it to be. It like
Mm-hmm.
um any prodigy musician or prodigy artist, what have you, they were never great at first. Some do have the natural born talents, but they had to refine it, tweak it, and make sure it's all smooth. Yes, Jordy, Unis Honest is on here. You might have missed some of the earlier parts of our stream. It's okay, just watch the replays. I'm just going over some tips of like making content right now.
Okay.
Let's see. But yeah, so the product you make, you can always work on it and get better at it as time goes on. Um, this is a funny one. You may not like you, but others may. So like
That is so true. Like, I would not watch my own content, to be honest. I would actually watch someone that is a little bit more active as a person,
mm-hmm.
because I'm always in a relaxed state, or I seem relaxed, and I prefer to just chill and vibe. And some people need their lives. For
Mm-hmm.
me, though, if you're constantly chill, you get bored. So it's just like everyone has their own needs,
Mm-hmm.
but it also creates a really nice ecosystem where you can help each other.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I got through all points on that one. Yeah, like,
I
honestly,
wish you had a PowerPoint on this. This would be helpful.
you know what? I'm gonna have to redo this stream at some point later on. Aside from the graduation Unis Honest content, but like, definitely no. So like, 100%, all my tips and stuff, I am going to put it on YouTube. So I will recreate this whole thing that I did. I'm actually just, this is for me, if anything else, of like, hey, look, I'm following rule number one right now. I'm putting this out there so that way I can have it as an actual.
Also, RNG, I completely agree with that. So RNG says, even on how nice you are, you will still get hated by other people. So I try to stop to please everyone.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
this is related to a bit of marketing. If your customer is everybody, you're selling to no one.
Yep.
It was a marketing saying that I remembered from a course, and I really love marketing. But you need to know what kind of audience you want to cater to. So,
Mm-hmm.
for example, Shadow Wolf wants to cater to creators in particular and just really vibe with people and just talk about like what's currently happening. Journalism, essentially.
Yep.
Me, game reviews and anime related content, because look at me. I look anime-esque ish.
Yeah. Holy shit, you're right. I didn't even realize that about myself. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm the content creator for content creators, I guess, more than anything else. But I
Mm-hmm.
did.
Like, you
Hold on, you're
provide
giving me
a
an
nice
existential
space.
crisis. Hold on a minute. I'm not the AI here. Hold on a second.
I mean, my job is to analyze humans, so I do give feedback like that, like an NPC, to help players like yourselves get through life.
There we
I'm
go.
that kind of NPC.
There we go. 100%. 100%. Oh man. But yeah, to kind of continue onward though, with number two, consistency is key, right? So whether you post once every day, once every week, once every month, keep posting to let your audience know you are active. Cause this is a tough one, and like, this is a very interesting line. Is like, a lot of people say like taking a day off in content creation is basically content suicide. I mean, like, yeah,
Yeah.
but if you do post regularly, not every day, just often, you know, because like I know with like actual like artists like either traditional pen and paper, digital, what have you, like it takes hours to complete a piece, right? I'm like,
Yes. Oh
yeah.
my
And
gosh.
you're not going to be able to post a new art piece every single day or like every single week, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have that problem myself. You're calling me out right
I'm
now.
sorry about that. But
No,
you
it's fine.
still
It's fine.
but you still promote and post your content, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all that matters then. You're still getting it out there. What's it called? Yeah, so like that's why having a schedule really helps you out cuz like it holds you accountable to like, all right, I need to get this done by this day. Like you told me actually. That actually helps out, you know. So like um
I make stream schedules technically every Sunday.
oh,
And I try to post them every Monday or Sunday. And I try to like make them aesthetically pleasing so that it fits with my branding. And it motivates me to be like, hey, I'm going to uphold this. And also it lets me show off fan art that I get or fan art I commission. So
oh,
it's a
that's
wonderful way
nice.
to do that.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Funny enough, I actually stole that from you for this week's for this week's
Whoa!
thing.
I'm actually planning to open commissions for graphic design. So if people do want stream schedules and logos and stuff like that,
Mhm.
that's something that I will sell in the future as a service.
Nice. Definitely. That's really good actually. I like that. Uh
Yeah, I'm trying to make money.
no, 100%. 100%. That's fine. Like it's just part of it. It's just part of the hustle really. What it regardless
Hmm.
of how you look at it, life is a hustle and like I don't like using that
Yeah.
term very lightly, but as long as we're doing it ethically, if that makes sense. You're not.
Yes. Please consider ethics. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
100% ethics more than anything else. Thank you, my law professor. Um, but yeah. So
Yeah.
but yeah, hold yourself accountable, make a schedule, write it down either as a tweet, message, sticky note, pager, what have you.
Google Calendar helps. Notion helps.
Mm-hmm.
I currently use a Passion Planner with a Google Calendar so that I can like double check everything, that doing everything right. But lately, I've been leaning more on Google Calendar because it's more eco-friendly
Mm-hmm.
than to use paper and pencil all the time. I know a lot of resources that are so helpful for content creation. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm making a website for it.
Yeah. Because by writing it down, it is more concrete and it makes coordination that much easier for you. It will help tighten it up. But
Yes.
don't
Yes.
don't do what I do where I hold it in the back of my mind and do things at the last minute.
Yeah, that is one of the worst things you can do
If you
because
yeah.
your mind is forgetful, but the abilities of humans is really enhanced by technology. Writing is a piece of technology. The fact that we can displace a current memory and put it somewhere else and be like, hey, remember this? That's technically like extending your mind to something else to help you remember the thing that you need to do.
Exactly. Also
And yeah, Unis Honest Anime.
yep. Okay, so Arctic Flame, to kind of give you some context, earlier today in the stream, we were talking about how this character here, Kiryu Koko, from Hololive Japan, is graduating, meaning they're going to be ending.
Emphasize Kuryu Koko is not the person that's glowing, it's the person in the middle with the orange hair. I
Yes,
am not Kuryu Koko.
yes.
Please.
So this little dragon right here, she will be graduating from Hololive, and she will no longer be creating content with the Hololive team. For those of you who don't know, Hololive is a VTubing company on YouTube. They are international between Japan, U.S., and Indonesia. So she
Mhm.
is from the fifth generation. She is basically the bridge between what made the Japanese group and the American group because she was bilingual. She is bilingual. Reason why I
Yeah,
bring
she
up
is.
yep, and so Unis Honest is here because essentially their whole thing was like this channel is going to end, things are going to die, it is going to happen, and like it's the eventuality and the finality of things. So I bring that up in this stream because endings do happen in this case, you know. don't be sad about it. Be happy that it happened and you were there to be part of it, more than anything else. As well as, for me, as a content creator, I took a lot of what they did and I am applying it into my personal life and my Twitch life, and to my content creation life. In my Memento Mori post I have on Twitter, um, I made this promise to myself that I will be a better content creator. I will create more. I will post more. And so I'm doing my hardest, my damnedest this year to work on myself. Hold on. Here, I pinned it. So my Memento Mori is, here on forward, I pledge to spend more time on my online career, for YouTube, for Twitch, to work on executing without worrying about the final, to improve and get better, to reach a finish line. Thank you for letting me be a part of history. Don't cry. Hold on, please wait. Hold. Stop. Don't.
And crying is it's not a bad thing. Crying is to help you cope and reflect on a scenario that really affected you.
Oh yeah. Actually,
it's an emotion for problem solving. Actually.
Oh yeah. I actually have 3 different Twitter accounts. All 3 of them posted something different about myself regarding my Memento Mori and my promise to being a person. With my personal with my inner mind, working mind, it's I solemnly swear to do good and do right by others, to always speak my mind, to be the person I need in my time of need, to strive and succeed in my goals, to spread plur, which is peace, love, unity, and respect if you're from the rave community, to live and let live, to learn and grow with others, and lead the change I need. So yeah, that's just the other half of me that I am working on. That's what me personally wants out of my life. And then my other work stuff is I pledge to work hard on bettering myself and how I work with others, to stay healthy and in shape, to provide an experience in my shows, to build a community based on support and positivity, to see those in my line of work as peers, and to give one hell of a time. So
those are really good things to say.
Thank you. And so that's what Unus Annus left for me, and like that is the mark that I want to carry on, that I learned from it. So even though it seems like I'm doing the stupidest thing by streaming every single day for almost 8 hours a day, it's like it is hard work, and like I'm trying to show like, yeah, that hard work does pay off eventually. It's like one of my favorite DJs once said, if you put 10 hours a day every day into something you love and you're passionate about, there's no way you're not going to see any progress, It's that kind of thing. So yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me of this particular quote regarding how to master something. If you put like 1,000 hours, you'll eventually master it. Someone redeemed a hydrate.
Yep, I got it. I'm on it.
Okay, cool.
Thinking makes me thirsty.
I already drank a lot of boba, so I'm technically fully hydrated.
I don't know if any of my channel redeems apply towards you, so you're fully exempt if you want to. But yeah, but you were saying though about like 1,000 hours into something.
Yeah, means that you can, if you put 1,000 hours into something, you'll eventually become a master at it. So it's really important to practice it. Even if you may have the innate talent to do it, practicing will help you go even further than your own talents.
Oh, yeah.
And I do know a fellow content creator that hates the term of being like, hey, you're really talented. She personally really hates that because it discredits the hard work people put into either their content creation, creating art, creating music. And it's something to consider. You will eventually reach max level. Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah. Most definitely. Here, I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to create a new text box of Shadow's top 10 tips.
Okay, cool. If anything, we can probably take in questions from chat.
Yeah,
I know some people are listening in, and I'd rather have a podcast that's more interactive. So,
yeah,
if you
100%.
have anything if you have anything that's on your mind, like in regards to graduations, endings, and creation, feel free to put it in chat, and then we can talk about it. Just because we all reach some kind of ending in our lives, and it's very hard to go through it. But it gets better when you share those experiences and you realize that you're not alone.
That's a very big one. That's a very big one. Okay, hold on. I have so
I'm
many
just
things
staring
on my
at the
hotbar.
screen. Ugh,
Yep.
it'd be like that. It really do be like that.
Shadows. Top. Shadows. Let's shrink this font just a
And
smidge.
Arctic Flame, you thought this was complicated?
It's is it really that complicated? Well, okay, this whole part is, especially since it was out of context and it was basically the first hour of our stream. So
A bit.
to be fair, that was yeah, that was a bit complicated. Shadows.
Yes, you're writing over my forehead.
I'm sorry.
Body. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Tips. Uh-oh. Hold on. That's not very safe, so give me a second.
Lol. Now that you explain it, I get it. Cool. Cool.
Yeah. Shadows top 10 tips on creation. Uh-oh.
If I need, I'll put in resources that I personally use to help with content creation. So there's this particular channel that I found out about from a streamer that I do admire. This content creator is called Alpha Gaming, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he literally just talks about like, hey, how do you stream well? How do you do this? So it's similar to Shadow Wolf, but on the more technical side of things.
Yay. Okay.
So I really enjoyed that content. I posted the link there. I'm trying to see. Google Calendar helps. Notion. I mentioned Notion because it's similar to Google Drive, except it's way more customizable and free, especially if you have a student ID.
Yeah,
Oh man, I
definitely.
missed so many nice juicy topics. I'm a must to replay later. If
Most
anything, you can mention some topics and we can talk about them in particular.
Yeah,
Is there
anything you'd want to know.
anything that is there anything that's on your mind?
Also, black on white or white on black? Which is a better text?
I personally prefer white on black because for this platform, for Twitch, it's always white on black.
There we go.
Yeah, black on. Wait, you prefer black on white? Okay, Arctic Flame. Okay.
Okay. There we go. I mean, I'd say that's pretty legible right now. Hold on. Give it a second because I think you're watching the delay.
Yeah, I'm watching the delay. I was like, oh, white on white. It's a bit okay.
Hold on. Okay, you're gonna get to see the madness that is my Streamlabs. Hold on.
Okay, it's white on black. Okay, it's fine.
There you go. There you go. Enjoy.
Wait, you're showing it to me?
Yes.
Oh god.
You get to have a free view of the madness that is my my OBS.
Oh no.
This will hurt your bones.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Right?
This is just the default.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah, it's pretty linear.
What are you talking about? My gosh.
Right? Okay, so number 1, create. Number 2, consistency is key. Key. Number 3. But yeah. But moving on to number 3, be the best you can be, not just on creation, but outside of it too.
But that's so important too.
Oh,
because like if you don't take care of yourself as a content creator, your content goes flop. It just goes down.
Mm-hmm. Everything is more intertwined than it seems. What up, Chicky? Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? What?
Hello.
Stop. I went to go fix that. Hold on, there was a delay. Okay.
There's currently scuff in this podcast, but that's fine. It's a podcast. It can be scuff as it wants. Yeah.
Oh, man. Should I post this on Podbean later or something? I feel like I should.
I mean, if you want to, you can also literally upload the raw video.
Oh, really?
To YouTube as a podcast.
Actually, fun trick that I learned through Twitch. You know the highlighter right? Yeah. So basically, that's how I've been archiving every single one of my Twitch videos.
Lol.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, so I highlight the entire Twitch stream. So you can, if people are insane like me and want to watch the full 7-hour streams, you are free to do so, number 1. Number 2, I will chop up the highlights into like 3 segments of what happens. That's why I started doing like more 2-hour segments in each part of my 7-hour stream, which is really mathematically horrible, but Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that way, like, you can actually just straight upload that set of highlight, like that either that specific highlight or that set of highlights straight to YouTube also. So
Ooh.
right now on my YouTube, I'm saying fuck editing. Here's the whole ass clip, guys. Enjoy.
A VOD channel, but even then, I'm neglecting it because I hate the all step by step. I just want to click a few buttons and then do the thing,
Right.
and that's it.
Do the
Yeah.
best you.
I hate editing so much, but I want to learn it because it's useful for me at the end of the day. Because I do want to do like proper videos
Oh yeah.
sometime.
Ah crap! It's all the way out there. No.
This makes me want to create something. Yeah, go ahead and create something.
Yeah.
What do you want to make, Arctic?
Hold on. Where are you? There's OBS Ninja. Okay. I need to make you the top layer first before anything else.
I'm the top layer.
Yes, there we go. That way this can go behind you.
Yeah.
There we go. And now, aha, aha, I'm good. Yeah, Arctic, by all means, if you want to be a content creator, nothing is stopping you except you, more than anything else. A game, I'll just have to stream in background. Yeah.
A game, I'll just have the stream in background.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, it's a good time to join in game jams. So if you do want to learn how to make games, definitely join game jams because those are one of the most useful ways to learn something really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll send the link for Itch.io, and you could find all of the latest game jams happening. I highly recommend actually like making a profile for it because one, it's a wonderful place to even upload your games and stuff. And you can even review games too. And RNG says start small. For now, I just want to edit thumbnails. Start small and slow so that I won't be overwhelmed. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the. That was kind of like point A under one of the 10 tips.
Oh yes, exactly. Hold on. Yeah, that's part of step 1 is like it doesn't matter how sloppy it is, it doesn't matter how perfect it is. As long as you get it out there. That is why create is number 1. So don't stop creating. Also, I see what you mean now by the second C is short. Listen, I randomly hit the shift button, okay? That is why it's so...
Like
No problem. Arctic Flame, there is a command for lurking, so if you want to go lurk, you're free to do so. But yeah, coming back to step 3 of it, be the best you can be both in and out of streaming or content creation. So like, if there's one thing I learned and gained from consistency in stream is that all points of your life are affected by it, right? So
take care of your mental health.
Mm-hmm. Like it's both an internal and an external struggle. If you break your leg, like you can't say the show must go on, but like you can't perform. It's okay that you can't. It's understandable. You have a broken leg, you know, or like
Yep.
But if you're really struggling inside and like you're really getting hit hard emotionally, reach out to a friend before anything else. You know, like you want to be able to have that resource of someone like, you know, don't face your problems alone. You are never alone. I cannot stress
also
that enough.
be careful about posting your problems online.
True.
Start with a friend directly. Don't, especially as a content creator, you don't want to talk about all of your problems online. It's for a safety reason, but also because maybe you phrased it wrong.
Oh,
and
yeah.
someone could literally like take that phrase and slap it back at you. I saw that happen to one VTuber once, and it was just awful.
Yeah.
And it sucks because they didn't mean to, but they should have like talked to someone that they could trust.
Mm-hmm. Like, I when it comes to social media and posting anything in that range, I am scared someone will take my thing out of context and just try to destroy me, and it is the worst. Like, I'm naturally paranoid and anxious, but you know what? That doesn't stop me from being the dumbass I am in public half the time. But that's a whole different shtick. That's a whole different thing, though. Listen, you know how I am in public.
Yeah, I know how you are in.
I'm chiller now, but like I will still like. I was like, doggy, dog. May I pet your dog, ma'am? Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Dougie. Kind of, you know, like, I'll still like be random and weird, but it's just like, you know, I have my quirks
Yeah,
that make
your
me.
energy, if anything, it balances off depending on who you're around with. So it makes
Exactly.
you like a big ambivert. So on your own, you're naturally energetic, but you tend to bounce off really well off people
Yeah.
with co-hosts and such.
Oh yeah. Like I like to say I'm a chameleon. Uh,
Mhm.
hold on. That I've recently learned that's actually a really bad term.
Really?
Yeah, I started watching this one like this one TikToker YouTuber activist because like for men's mental health problems and like you know issues that men go through that really are kind of shut down by like other things, but we're not gonna get into that politics right now. But yeah,
Okay.
they say she's a chameleon because like oh yeah she's only appealing to the guys because such and such, but nah,
Oh,
yeah
because
it's
of that context.
that
Okay,
context of being a
okay.
chameleon. Yeah, I'm like I'm more chameleon. Like I will blend in whatever social setting you put me in. If I need, if yeah,
So very adaptable.
adaptable. Yeah, exactly. Let's see.
Oh, an
TBH.
RNG.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
you
avoid
can
get.
read it.
Yeah, you can't avoid getting hate. This is the internet. Yes, that depends on how you handle it. Exactly, exactly. I
Mhm.
have other content that I do create that I will not bring up on here, but yeah, and it's
Same
like
here.
yeah, and it's like let's see. I watched Logan Paul, but he did get famous just because of the haters. He's always pretty smart, but making nuggets. I would go to an extent and say Belle Delphine. As
Yeah.
much flack as Belle gets, I respect her as a businesswoman more than anything else. Cause like Roblox Studio,
Yeah, Belle Delphine is a whole different beast entirely. She
she
has her own branding.
oh yeah, and like she knows how to play her audience and play her market. That
Mm.
like that's why I say I respect her in that context. Like I know like it's the whole like love the art, hate the artist kind of thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
The only way to kill me is to not talk about me. Yeah, it comes back to there's no such
Yeah.
thing as bad publicity. And I'm not one to adhere to that. Again, I want to play the game fairly, and I want to actually work with people, and have my reputation precede me, as the saying goes, more or less. But coming back to being the best you, actually tying that to being the best you, you know, like the energy you give out is the energy you get back from your audience and those you work with. So, and because of that, this is your time to flex, you know? Like when you're at the peak of who you are, like share that, share it, you know, like
Don't just keep it to yourself because when you tend to underestimate the actual achievements of it,
mm-hmm.
and you really should not because the fact that you're able to get it and achieve it also shows that hey, not everyone is able to get that same thing.
Yeah, hold on, we're just gonna move Unis Honest over here and Kyoryu Coco behind me, whilst I move the top 10 tips over here right in between us. Perfect.
Ooh.
Haha. And I love that I actually get to do this like live too with just moving all these things. Like
Yeah.
you have
Oh gosh, I feel like I want to sneeze, but I can't.
oh my god,
Oh,
that was me before you hopped in on the call.
oh my god! Why me?
It's the
I
weirdest thing,
hate
right?
this.
It's the
I
weirdest
hate
feeling.
this.
It's the worst.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
My nose.
it sucks. It really sucks. All right. But on the next one, step 4. I should flip 5 and 4, but I already wrote it down, so whatever.
Mhm.
Collaborate and coordinate. It's dangerous to go alone. Take friends.
It really depends on the content and
Oh
your
yeah.
personality,
Oh yeah.
but have coordinate first.
Oh yeah.
Coordination is going to help you even if you're alone. I would put that first, then collaborate.
Yeah. Like
Because not everyone is a people person.
oh yeah.
Examples: Corpse Husband and Saikuno.
Mm.
They're both awkward people.
Mm.
Even though they seem really cool on stream, they are awkward people.
Fair enough.
There is a recent clip where Pokimane tried to teach Saikuno how to dance. It was really awkward and cute. But if you see someone else in that same scenario, you just think it's awkward.
Ah, okay.
Not everyone is able to like reach out and collaborate. Sure, you can collaborate, but the extent of doing it well is a whole different issue entirely because one, this is a trend that happens a lot in the VTubing community.
Mm.
They love to collaborate as the first time they meet. Do not do that. Do not ever do that. Do not collaborate after meeting them. You want to get to know the person first. You want to see how you bounce with your energies and see how that balances out.
Mm-hmm.
For me and Shadow Wolf, we're both fine because we've talked to each other in real
We've
life.
known each
So
other
that's
for
like we're
years,
fine.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Safe
for
to say.
huh? Yeah, for a long time, which is really funny.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
Listen, I'm
yeah.
still surprised it's been 4 years since I graduated. All right? I still have not come to terms with that fact.
Yeah, it's been a year for me.
Uh, but yeah, and
Yeah.
so like, but yeah, and so know your chemistry when it comes to collaborations.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hold on. This whole thing I have written here is a different thing of like it's mostly specifically around the collaboration part of it, but regarding collaborating with people, yeah, know your energy, know your who your like the people's energy that you want to work with or who you are going to work with. And it's like yeah, like I know there's some for me sometimes there's one group like I will want to work with, but I know they like the chemistry would not work here and like I would try to like be very careful if I'm going to be like the middle ground here. Cuz
Mhm.
reputation is a very important thing where like I don't want to say people are going to talk shit, but like more in the sense of like how Circle of Five is one thing I learned in sales is like if you know it's guilty by association essentially. It's that kind of thing.
Mm,
That's
okay.
essentially what I'm getting at. If there's four hoodlums in the neighborhood and you hang out with said hoodlums, you're number five. That's
Yeah.
yeah. So it's kind of like that, but I'm swinging that more in a more positive sense of it. It's dangerous to go alone, make friends. Don't have any to say make some. Reach out. Let's see. But coming back to what you were saying though about like collaborations, uh,
Mhm.
in the more sense of like I was also thinking more like have some feedback from some friends who do watch your streams. Like
Mm,
that's another thing I was going for that I should write down.
I would call that a support group. I currently have that. Something that's actually a bit of a secret at the moment, but I am
Oh,
part of a group like so we support each other. We show off like, hey, this is our behind the scenes. What do you think of this? And it really helps like see how we're growing as content creators. Like
mhm.
having a really nice group like that
Oh
is
yeah.
so helpful because being a content creator can be very lonely because not everyone is part of that.
Oh
And
yeah.
for me personally, I like to separate my viewers from content creators from friends
Yeah.
because I like to set my boundaries right then and there and make sure that not many can cross it because one, if you're going to go for the long game, you want to feel safe when making content.
Oh yeah. And that's the whole point of my server is like I want that to be a fully collaborative server where like you can reach out to if you need a resource of something and you want to someone you want to meet, I want that to be a resource for everybody, kind of a thing. So
Got
that's the
it. And
whole point of that server. So go ahead.
RNG says, I'm such a super introverted type of person. It's easy if it's chatting, but directly communicating with a person, I get brain freeze at times.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that used to be
oh sorry, go ahead.
too.
You first. You first.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, when I was a first year in college, I refused to order food because I've always let my family order food for me, and I was so freaking scared.
Oh
But
my
over
god.
time, by practicing it, I got used to it. But I'm a super introvert. Like, if you met me at least like 5 years ago, I would not be able to stream. I would not be able to talk like this to a microphone, to a whole audience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, younger me would be like, who are you?
You're not the same you were 5 years ago. You are not.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Flashbacks. Hold on a second. But yeah. But RNG, just by you talking to us right now and how you're doing that, this is already purely a collaborative, communicative back and forth. Like this is
Mhm.
exactly how you'd want to kind of go about it. You're like so oh cool, I can find a quote sniper on this one. Finally. Except for the last part of it. But from Team Fortress 2, Sniper's iconic line is be polite, be efficient, have a plan to kill everyone you meet, except for that last bit. Don't. That's only in the zombie apocalypse scenario, but that's a different story. But but point in hand is, in professionalism, in wanting to reach out to somebody, it's how you present yourself and how you go about talking to them. You don't have to be a stiff like, yes sir, but if you look at my papers here, here, and here, I have this. Like, no, it's more like, hey, like when I was reaching out to Net for today's podcast, honestly, I was like, hey Net, I'm not sure if you heard the news. Coco is graduating. I would like to do a podcast about this. Would you be able to do this? And small things like that. But the easy is just chatting, but talking directly is hard for me. I'm afraid I might say something wrong. That is a tough thing, of thinking you might say something wrong, and that's just naturally anxiety. Like, that's just natural anxiety, honestly.
I
Uh,
suffer from that all the time.
mm-hmm.
I hate it.
And I suffer from like over explaining, so don't worry about that. But if you worry you might say something wrong, then if they do take offense, don't be afraid to like hold on a second. Where did we miscommunicate and step back? That is being mature. That is being an adult right there. That is the secret of adulting nobody ever talks about. Is like communication is key right here. Is like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like someone might interpret something wrong, and it's gonna happen. It can happen. It's because
It does happen.
It does happen. It's like, and by being afraid and not having it happen, that is what hurts you more, because you don't know how to handle those kinds of scenarios. You want to be able to like, okay, because you want to have that experience to back you up on there. That is what it gives you, that padding. It's like, okay, I've had this situation happen before. Now I know how to handle it better. See what I mean? With me, like, you could be as straightforward with me and blunt, whatever you want to say to me, and that will be fine. If you want to skirt around the thing and like kind of drop hints here and there, I will pick up on those hints and I will figure it out, and I will unravel the puzzle of what you're trying to say and get it through. It's that kind of thing. So if you ever do want to try working with me, I would be more than happy to, since like you're on right now. Just don't be afraid to reach out, and I will work with you and I will help you out. Like, yeah.
Honestly, like, reaching out is probably one of the most important things you could ever do. It's what allows you to open opportunities that you would not be able to get otherwise. So there's a term for students when they want to contact someone, but they are afraid to do so. Like, cold emailing, cold calling is a thing that people are freaking scared to do. And I did that in college, and it actually helps you so much when you cold message someone, because one, it's a basic skill that people don't like to do. And for me personally, it really challenged me to like see like, what about this other type of conversation?
Mm-hmm.
And it showed me a different side of conversing where I don't have to converse for my sake. I can converse for the sake of benefiting both parties. So the person I contacted is a CEO, but she's a CEO who made the Passion Planner and is basically the founder. She's a fellow Filipino. That's why I wanted to contact her and ask her about her journey in entrepreneurship. And she basically said, yeah, you can ask me any questions and stuff like that. And it was just really cool. It just shows me that, hey, I can really contact people. Taking small steps like that really helps. Like, just send a cold message to either one of us and we would probably respond, either on Twitter or Discord, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, like,
And
you want
like
to learn
this
how to
free
play
thing?
D&D RNG. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Time to cancel my appointments to my current therapist.
No. We are not professional. You're not professional therapists, by all means. I'm just an empath. Hold on a second here.
I'm an NPC. Nope, don't do that. Nope.
No. That's another thing I should have put here. That's 4.1. Do not vent to your streamers.
Yeah. We are not your therapist. We're just someone you can vibe with.
Mm-hmm.
You may feel this is called a parasocial relationship. where you feel like you have to depend on the streamer or content creator in order to feel like you're living. That is super unhealthy.
Hold on,
Because
did you get that from Bo Burnham from the new?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh really? Okay, never mind then. Carry on.
Yeah, I got this from Marine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marine Senpai? Really?
Yeah, I got it from Marine, and she talked about I'm not responsible for you. You are responsible for yourself.
Very much so. Very much so. And again, comes back to the Unis Honest thing that I. There's a reason why I have them up there. There's a reason why I have the Unis Honest flag. Are you serious? Please tell me you're not serious, RNG. Oh no.
RNG, no.
Kababayan,
no.
bucket! RNG from the
Ano
Philippines,
ba?
please. Oh no.
Ang daming problema dito.
Oh my god. Anak! Jordy!
I just... God.
Oh my god.
I only know Tagalog when I'm complaining, that's it.
Fair enough. I know how to explain shit in Tagalog, so it's like... Alright, cool.
I wish I could learn Tagalog. We should have a Tagalog learning stream sometime and
I'd
just
be
suffer.
down to help you out. Oh my god, yeah, RNG, definitely. There's a great opportunity for us to collab with, you know? A just chatting Tagalog stream. Bam. And I can put the Tagalog tag on there.
Yeah, and I would suffer so much. Like, I already had a little random stream thing where I had to sing in Spanish because most of my viewers are Spanish. And I was like,
cool.
yeah, it was pretty cool, but still, I've only taken 3 years of Spanish in my life. I forgot all of it completely. I hate conjugations, but I can understand bits and pieces. I actually went to a Spanish mass today because...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. The afternoon times are much better than 5 p.m., to be honest.
Fair enough. Actually, we have a couple Spanish, like Spanish from Spain speakers in our Discord server that I would love for you to like get in touch with, you know, if you want to practice your Spanish. And they are willing to actually, they stream in Spanish very often. We have Nibla.
I don't think I'm ready for that, though.
Fair enough. But like, okay, yeah, they could do Spanglish for us. So yes. Also, HP, thank you for the sub conversion. What?
Wow, that's an alert that I've never heard of.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's really cool. For some reason, oh, sorry.
You can read it.
Yeah. For some reason, Shadow has been quite soothing for me lately. Just having them in the background makes me feel not alone.
Oh.
I mean, that is the vibe I give. Is like no matter what problem you're facing, you are never alone. But
you have Kuya vibes.
Oh yeah, I mean, naturally I am a big brother. My little brother just graduated high school, so he's gonna be going to. I know that again. This is why the whole theme of this is graduation and like how to step forward and move forward. So yeah, there we go.
And just be okay with not knowing what you're doing next.
Oh yeah, literally, I don't know what I do until 5 minutes until it happens.
I plan ahead. Usually like a week ahead, but then I realized that not everyone operates in that way.
Yeah,
I have to accustom to those that don't plan as much. So even if you're someone who is a super planner like me, that doesn't mean it's good. Like when it comes to relationships and stuff, it's not exactly the best. People like to be spontaneous.
Oh yeah.
And then there's me who likes to plan what every hour we're going to do, and not many people like that.
Oh yeah. And so this is why I went for the middle ground of like, all right, so first hour and a half we're gonna do this, second hour and a half we'll do this. You know, I was like, well, we're already past the first hour and a half, so might as well just keep going with this. You know.
Yeah. For podcasts, it depends on the mood, honestly.
Yeah, and like we're just vibing and going. It's just working. You know. What was I gonna say?
Roblox Studio. I don't know how to use it. When you don't know how to use something, always look on YouTube tutorials.
Oh yeah,
these tutorials are lovely.
Be resourceful. I think they're asking about the other thing.
What did you say to use again? Is it for Roblox or for organizing?
Yeah,
because
if it's for organizing, it's the Notion.so.
Yes, I'll put the link for that.
Yes.
The reason why I like Notion is because it's very customizable, and it feels more organic as a
to create games. To create games.
Itch.io. Itch.io.
Yes.
Let me put the link for that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I can put links in.
Oh yeah, again, 100%. This is why you have the moderator role. I gotta put everyone that I have as a co-streamer on my thing as a moderator, so you guys have that access. Honestly, like,
Uh,
yeah,
I'm
like,
very selective when it comes to moderators, to be
mm,
honest.
fair enough. Yeah. Like I gave you the role because like you have a lot of the technical side of Twitch available, so or well you understand that part of it.
Ye-
Um, Coming back to scheduling stuff, I'm more of the all right. Here's my outline. I'll fill in the blanks as I go along. Just like lay down the groundwork for yourself, you know. So that's the coordinate part of that right there. To coordinate with
I'm
people. Yeah.
I'm very like this is the more negative aspect, but I'm more closer to a control freak when
Mhm.
it comes to planning. Like I like to plan what I'm gonna do for each day if I'm in a mood to do it. Here is actually like what I use currently to do planning.
Ah.
And they even include free documents, yeah, free downloads where you can actually try it out. And it actually categorizes it per 30 minutes. Like, what are you going to do every 30 minutes? You don't have to fill it out completely. But for me, it really helped me figure out how much time I actually have in my life. And it showed me that I really can't take my time for granted. Sure, I can like fool around and just be silly, but there are goals that I have in mind that I want to be able to achieve before I die.
I
It's
like
a
it.
little bit dark,
It's
but
grim,
I'm
but
just
Unis
I don't want
honest.
to waste my time. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, 100%. Actually, that was the other part of the whole thing of endings and such that I wanted to talk about is like, yes, so in the time I've graduated, I had the existential crisis of like, fuck, I'm gonna die. I'm scared, you know, like I don't want to fucking die alone, kind of thing.
Mhm.
But from there, now I've learned like, all right, I'm gonna die. Let's make the fucking most of it, you know, kind of thing.
Mhm.
And so, thanks to Unis Honest, I have that better like appreciation of like, all right, cool. What can I do to leave my mark? And this is why I do the whole stream every single fucking day thing, so I can leave a legacy of some sort. And like, I'd say this is one of my better moments for that. So, again, thank you Net here for being here today. Midstream shout out to Net here. So yes, feel free to
Of
shout yourself out on stream.
course.
Yeah,
Lol, I could shout myself out.
do
The
it.
one time where it's actually appropriate to do
All
so.
right,
This is Twitch etiquette. Do not shout yourself out in a random person's stream. That would get you banned so quickly.
one
Please
hundred
get the
percent.
permission.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love teaching Twitch etiquette because like not a lot of
There's a
people know about
lot
that.
of unspoken rules on there that I think would be another great video collaboration topic we can and should do.
Yeah, make a game there. And
Yeah.
little fun fact, I love to review games on Itch.io, so if you want me to review your game, let me know. I'll
Yeah.
probably play it on stream.
There you go. So yeah, make sure to give Net a follow so that you can actually see your game get reviewed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that reminds me of this one webtoon comic this one webtoon comic I'm following called Let's Play.
No, that was so cute. Ugh. I haven't caught up on that. I
It's
just
on
stopped
hi-
reading it.
It's on
No,
hiatus.
I'm sorry. No, no. I've been reading Lore Olympus because it's not on hiatus. And
Oh
it's
man,
so
Lore Olympus is
good.
a hard one for me to follow because like it's just because like I have so much of like Greek mythology stuck in the back of my head, so it's like it's right
I
there.
really enjoy the modern interpretation because
It
it
is
goes into
nice.
some deeper topics, but not like so obvious where there's bloodshed and stuff. Well, there's some, but
Right.
not as much as the actual myths themselves.
I feel like I'd be more akin to Punderworld by Linda Sejic. I don't know if you know the artist Stepan Sejic, but
Nope.
I'll have to explain that on another day then. But yes. Let's see. Hey guys, you follow Jordy's stuck with the band hammer. Yes, Jordy.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
you are starting up, Jordy, and like when you do start streaming more often, I will like give you more shoutouts and boosts 100%. But right now, like I want you to focus on schoolwork first, all right? Finish your school
School.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let Twitch be more of like your fun background stuff. Just start getting into the habits of proper stream etiquette and proper stream rules, I guess here.
School is a great time to learn how to take care of yourself too.
Yeah. Like I know school is tough right now and it is boring at times, but there are a lot of things that are valuable for you there. So,
Mm.
yes. Anyways, coming back on here to kind of segue because segues are weird. Number 5,
Woo!
work on yourself before you work with others. So this is why I was saying 4 and 5 should be switched around, but
Yeah, yeah. I think it should be 4.
yeah. In my case, I'm just gonna say fuck it because it's like I like to work
Eh,
backwards forward sometimes too. So
Or 5 or F.
yeah,
It all starts with the letter F.
exactly. So yeah, work on yourself before you work with others.
The main reason for that one, I would say, would be like the only thing you can control is yourself.
Oh yeah, 100%. There's a lot of external factors that we cannot control. Oh my god, this is on my forehead. Now you're the one. Now I'm the one who's bugged by it on my forehead. Damn it. Hold on a sec.
All
Ah,
right,
fuck it.
RNG says, I love people who try to promote themselves. That is, if we know each other already. I'll even try to push their content out. But if I just met the person, they immediately promote, I'm just, I know what you're trying to do here. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
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 Clout chasers. Lovely.
Nah. Like, I don't want to be all Hollywood exclusive, but I'm gonna be all Hollywood exclusive. I'm like, look, if you know me, you know me, and you actually know me, you know me, you know? You know me.
I can just imagine you just put on sunglasses, then you say that.
Hold on. Say no more, fam.
No!
Listen,
It
my
really does.
my Instagram handle is sunglasses guy for a reason, alright?
Okay, okay.
Fair enough.
Got it. My little cat is sleeping
Aw.
under my desk.
But yeah.
He's
So,
so
hold on. Let me see. Capital W. There we go. Bam. So yeah, work on yourself before you work with others. So like, what do I mean by this? It's like, just like, be like the Mandalorian, or be like a Mandalorian. If you know Star Wars lore, Mandalorian soldiers are basically one-man armies. But when you put them in a team together, they will devastate an army. If that makes sense, you know. So strong alone, like, strong alone, stronger together. If that makes sense. So know where you fall short, and that someone else can help out and help kind of like lift you up on the other side of it until you can get that other side better. There is no I in team, but there's a we in
I will say though,
yeah.
there is a limit on working on yourself. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to get feedback for yourself, it's really hard to do that alone. It's
Yep.
best to have a support group for that.
Oh shit.
Shadow Wolf's Discord is absolutely perfect for that. To like just say, hey, what do you think of this content I made? And then they can give you feedback. Because sometimes you're so used to seeing your own content, you completely miss the mistakes. You can completely miss a typo. And the person who sees it for the first time would be like, oh, you forgot to put this. And you're just like, oh, yeah, I did. So support groups are nice
Oh,
when
yeah.
working on yourself.
So this is why 4 and 5 was really hard for me to kind of order that, because they work together so well. So
I think they can be like their own section. So coordinate is focusing on yourself mostly. Collaborate is when you work with others. 4 and 5 work together essentially.
exactly. See, it's a collaboration right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Oh, I love number 6 that I wrote down here. Whatever big plans you have will happen, just not today. So.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on a book for 8 years. I feel that.
Oh my god. Whatever big plans you have will happen.
I'm actually struggling with like trying to make a particular arc, and I hate it right now. Because I had to delay my deadline for this first draft.
Oh?
Like, this is my first time delaying. Second time delaying it? Yeah, second time. Book writing is a lot.
It is. That's why I kind of like took a step back, because like with the writing that I do, like I just keep coming up with ideas, and I want to make it all one big universe. So like right now I just kind of write them all down until like I can actually like fully organize it. But my writing is not
Gotcha.
it's not the me who I am now. So
Soulless Joker says, I need this little podcast thingy right now. I really need to listen in tonight.
Yeah, 100%. Like the VOD will be up tonight, and like I'm going to archive this, and who knows, I'm gonna say fuck it and just put the entire thing on YouTube, so that way you can watch it later on. So yeah, and like you're free to join in on a lot of it, and like even though you missed it, the matter of fact is you are here now, and the resource is available to you. So any questions you have, you're free to ask us. Like, please do ask questions. The best thing you can do as a student of life is to ask questions.
Yes. Yes. Also, I see Arctic Flame ask a question. How do I create on Itch.io? It actually depends on what you want to create for games. So, what's nice on Itch.io is that there's multiple engines you can try that
Mhm.
people have made, and they're free resources. There's also the classic AAA engines, Unity and Unreal,
Mhm.
that you can experiment with, and then you send it off as a package, and then upload it on Itch.io. There are multiple ways. It just depends on what kind of game you want to make.
Mhm.
But if you want free stuff, I recommend Godot because it's kind of like the bridge between those two, honestly.
Mhm.
People like I've noticed that Unity doesn't really want people to know about Godot. So you can
Mhm.
check this out. It's a really useful resource. And as usual, I'm being a huge NPC because I like giving resources that
Net here
much.
coming here with the contraband. I see.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm a huge information collector. Like if you tell me something, I would probably have something to say back to it.
Mhm. 100%. Let me see. But yeah. But yeah, so Solus, anything you want to know again, I would be happy to kind of recover and like go over anything again. But definitely I will
Mhm.
leave this up here for now so that we can always have that as a resource. I will fucking rewrite this and put it in a slideshow, what have you, PowerPoint presentation and post it in my Discord so you can have that resource too. Make sure to join the Discord if you haven't
Ooh.
already, and you want to know more, and you want to meet other content creators or learn how to get into content creation. You're free to join the Discord and ask us stuff. There it is. Thank
Here's
you.
Discord. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's see. So what points do I have on this? Okay. Oh yeah, very big point on number 6. Viral videos and one-hit wonders are that for a reason. Sometimes it's
That's
luck.
number 7. You already said 6.
No, no, this ties into 6 actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this ties into 6. Like sometimes it is luck, sometimes it is hard work because there's a lot of different ways things can get big and hit the millions, you know? Not everyone's going to make
Mhm.
that ha, oh no, Charlie bit my finger kind of thing, right? No.
Yeah.
Like that was a one-hit wonder, you know? Um for other bands that are timeless, like say the Beatles, the Ramones, Rolling Stones, Journey, Tiesto, well, one of my favorite DJs right now. They are
Mhm.
very long running. Their names are still relevant in the music industry because they put that much work and effort into it. And every song they made, their every album had at least like 2 or 3 great songs. You know, not every song you make is going to be great, but you will have the big ones that will keep you going and relevant. You want to be in the long game, not the short game. I like how I could use my
Especially for
finances.
content creation.
Exactly. Like it's a marathon, not a sprint. Exactly
Mhm.
that. What about things like TikTok and Snapchat? Because I've had to managing my time on TikTok, things like, and just got my PC. I'm
Make
starting to get myself into a schedule because I'm trying to become full time streamer content, but managing my time between making things and getting base content.
mm, for this kind of thing, I would actually start off with like, what's the bare minimum that you can do for creating content, and try to like plan out what would the next step of that would be when
Mm-hmm.
you're prepared to do so, and kind of like set up your own leveling system.
Mm-hmm. Uh, to kind of come round back to number 1, what kind of content do you want to create? You know, what kind of creator do you want to be?
Mhm.
Let's see. You could still go viral if you posted a video months ago. I mean,
Yes,
yeah, that's
true.
true. It's just like really push to promote. Like eventually, so this is gonna be an off the record one, but word of mouth spreads like wildfire when it comes to it. I see the bare minimum would be 1 to 2 weeks of TikTok if I'm trying.
And
That's
that's a
fine.
great way to start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've known there's a TikToker that literally makes visual effects based on like, okay, he just has his room of lots of random pieces on him, puts that footage into editing, takes a few months to make it, and then it puts out this really epic like visual effects where he turns into Sasuke or something out of like $10 items. That takes at least a few months to even upload.
Wait,
But
do you know that one cosplayer where it's like low budget cosplays?
yeah, it's similar to that, but it's only with visual effects.
Oh.
And yeah, so 1 to 2 TikToks a week. That's fine. You can start with 1 a week and see like what works for you. And what really helps is just that the best thing about being a new content creator is that you can experiment.
Yeah, the world is your oyster.
Why do you have tape on your forehead?
Shh. Well, okay. ADD says peel that sticker off the back of your binder. Ah.
Okay.
You're good. No.
Okay. I got distracted.
I'm so sorry. Okay. You know me. I'm very distracting as is.
Yeah. I was just like, wait, why is that in your hair?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, yep.
Like this is also my work binder that I just happen to be writing down all my Twitch stuff in. So I'm like, yeah. So like the other half is actually all my work notes too, which is actually really hilarious. But yeah. But since I'm a lefty, work backwards forwards. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. It's gonna be a game where you can choose an element then fight. I mean, Arctic Flame, just focus on what you want to make out of it. Come up with a name later. Yeah. Just call it Project something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a game project right now, and we still haven't figured out the name after like 10 months.
Yeah.
So it's normal to not really know what the name is.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to figure out what game mechanics suit the particular audience you want to cater to.
Mm-hmm. It's not like, hey, you said just stick with being consistent. I know the content I've done, keep track. I may have missed, which I'm overdue 27 TikToks. It happens. With me, Okay, so to kind of follow on Soulless Joker's thing here. Okay, so every year I do this. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a new video every week.
No.
4 months later, no videos. Oh my god! Here, wait. Let me just dump like 40 clips I made on Xbox of like some of my greatest plays on Destiny. 4 months later, nothing else again. All right, cool. Well, shit. It happens. It happens, and it's like, it was because I was balancing work life, YouTube life, YouTube life, school life. It happens where it's hard to balance the two out. Now I'm in a situation where like, all right, I'm gonna say fuck it. Twitch is easier for me to be consistent because it's easier for me to just do a live thing every day. So. That way you're not missing out on content, and I'm gonna be on every single day. And that's my benefit. Yeah. And it's not easy to do everything every day, but it's like I'm gonna come back to the gym analogy. You don't start pumping iron at 500. You build your way up to pushing 500. It's that kind of thing. And of course, I'm glad to give you guys this experience. Or well, we're glad to hear. I can't speak for you, but I'm happy to hear this experience.
I'm happy too, because like this is the kind of content I do want to make personally. Like just sharing knowledge, just chilling out, but also helping people just realize like an epiphany.
Yeah.
Because you never know whenever you hear someone's conversation, what's ever gonna happen to your own mind.
Oh yeah. Let's even to suck. You just keep doing it. At least feel like you're getting the most out of it. I don't appreciate the session. We're learning a lot today. Thanks for the session. Of course, yeah. I'm gonna do better editing because I just got my PC, but finals are kicking my ass right now because they're after my first regions I had.
Focus on the finals.
Focus on the finals first. Edit later. Listen. I still have a video that I still need to edit down from one that me and one of my clanmates in Destiny did, the Prophecy Dungeon from like last year. I still have not. Okay, it's because I was using Adobe, to be fair, and I was editing on a potato, so.
I recommend either like DaVinci Resolve or HitFilm Express.
I'm going to check those out.
I'll put the link down.
Yes, and please, if you can, post these resources in the Discord at somewhere as well. Here, let me put this under. Resources. Fuck it. I'm just gonna put it here under Twitch stuff. Resources.
Okay, I'm actually planning to make a website with all the resources that I do know for VTubing and like future content creators, because I'm like, wait a minute, I have all this knowledge, but no one there's no one way to find all of this easily, especially in regards to VTubing. So I'm like, let's make a website.
Yeah.
And
if you
a
have
bit
like an
easier.
Excel sheet already that has all this stuff, by all means, that is perfect on your end. But yeah, like definitely, like
There
a
is
website would be
Excel
great.
sheet out there, but they're letting me use that information to make a whole comprehensive website.
Let's go. That is sick.
Mhm.
Let me see. I use CapCut on a fucking actual phone, so I feel your pain but worse. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I need to learn how to make a game. I'll be back. All right, good luck with that. Come
Uh,
all right. Yeah. Watch 3 5-hour videos in the next 2 minutes. Go.
oh
Let's see.
gosh.
Oh,
You
but
can take a tutorial and do it step by step.
yep. I'm gonna continue. I still have more notes on 6 really quick. Just to kind of wrap up 6. It took you years to grow to who you are today. Don't rush to be the person you need to be. That.
You wanted to have a Vroid.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's go. And then the last part of this is you have more time than you think you do. Yes, the clock is ticking. Yes, but as a raider in Destiny, there's been so many times where it's like we pushed that too early, or like we didn't like do enough DPS in that time, or somebody popped the attack too early, and then the boss came back and we couldn't get the damage in because they locked it down right there, and it's like could have done it, and then we wasted so many extra lives. Let's see. I wanted to have a rewrite, but it's a Bongo Cat version. The person wanted $420 for everything, so I just gave up on the idea. I follow under the rule of if you can't pay for it, do it yourself kind of thing, which is a horrible rule, but don't do that, please. If you have the resources and you could find the people to help you out, coordinate and collaborate.
Yep. Yep.
Like
also, Vroid is really nice to do for free. Like I've seen content creators, at least on the VTubing side, where they start out with a Vroid and then they see like what kind of content that they actually go along with. Like before I have this PNG, I had a Vroid model, and I had 2 versions of the Vroid model, and from there I slowly upgraded over time because work on yourself before you work with others. And I found out what made me comfortable as a content creator, which is being an NPC VTuber that analyzes games to become a better NPC. So yeah, give yourself time to explore like what works for you, because you may never know what kind of content would actually be your strength until you actually try it out.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm just gonna shrink your model down just a hair.
Ah!
You're good.
I'm
You're good.
shrinking.
It's okay.
I'm shrinking.
Whatever big plans you have will happen, just not today. All right, I'm gonna raise you back up to your normal size here. All right.
And I see Sola said, I've made a couple websites for my school and my mom and a couple people, so if you need any help making it, I could help. Oh, thank you. That means a lot.
Yeah.
But I recommend putting all of that together in a portfolio. Just saying. Gonna be useful later on.
Oh yeah, rule of art: have a portfolio, and content creation is an art. So, I guess
yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, it bugs me that my art form is being like understanding the artist, and I'm like, oh shit. Understanding.
Well, your art is actually interviewing and research, I would say.
Is it though? Well, yeah, actually, yeah. So I do, to kind of give you some background. Yeah, I do have some journalistic expertise. I wrote for our college newspaper. I wrote for my high school newspaper. So, yeah, I am there in the field. So, yeah. Anyways, I think we have enough stuff to where we can segue to number 7. Yes? Question mark.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Number 7 is know your audience. So
oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
Oh yes. Oops.
I'm still trying to get to know my audience. Actually.
Let's see. I personally think things like CapCut, Motion, etc. If you don't have a PC or if you need some simple content, then you're alone. So that's why Shadow talks a lot. That explains it. Yeah. Listen. Madaldala ko, okay? my back when I was in elementary school, my parents would always get called in because I would never shut up. So yeah.
I had the opposite problem. I was selectively mute.
Ah, okay. Pure opposites right here. So two entirely different sides of the spectrum. Oh my god, this is
Yeah.
amazing, actually. Because what I
Different types of content creation too.
yeah. Actually, this is a great way of like polarizing the two different sides of it too, because like if you can see face cam and like Vroid and like how the different ways you can approach it, you know. But yeah. So know who not neuter. Know who you'll cater to. You can wait, gold? What? Wait, what the fuck did I write here?
I don't
Your
know, what did you write?
GOLD. Wait, G/O/O/D. Wait. Your gold, your generation. Wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to reread this thing because like my writing is sloppy as shit sometimes. But but you will find your people. Not everyone is going to interact, but value those who do. 100% like I've hung out with every like well not hung out but like I've at least like interacted with every single one of you in my chat right now, at least on your streams or even in my own. You know, so like I'm here for you guys. It comes back to that. Ignore the number, focus on the people. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that is like one of the biggest advice, especially as a Twitch streamer. Do not focus on how many viewers you have at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Talk as if are already in there, because if they see you not actually talking, people are just gonna leave.
Oh yeah.
Actually be okay with like talking to yourself, list down what topics you can talk about. So for example, if you really love this game, aka Minecraft or something, talk about like what things you like in Minecraft and things that you have been thinking about in your head, and just talk about it in real life.
Or talk
Maybe
about what you
it's
plan
going
to
to
do.
resonate with. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm. In my case, as an FPS player, I have resting bitch face solely because I'm so focused on getting those kills. I'm like, oh, that play, oh, that sucked. I could have done that better, you know. It's okay.
For me though, I have to completely depend on my talking, because one, you cannot see my facial expressions until I get a new iPhone that can track my facial expression movements. So yeah, I have to get $300 and then extra 50 for the facial expression stuff. So I'm gonna
wait,
increase that.
do you do yours like Code Miko style, where you actually have like a full headset and thing, and just like it's right there on your face, and just like fully express it?
For me?
Yeah.
No, actually. It doesn't need to be that complicated, because I just have a leap motion and then a webcam.
Oh.
So it automatically tracks it for me, because my 3D model is already rigged through Blender, I believe, or Meta Sequoia. And then the puppeteering software I use is called VC Face. It's completely free, and it tracks all of the movement for me. So it's pretty nice. You don't need Code Miko heavy stuff, because Code Miko literally got her stuff for on sale for like 5K. It was originally like 12K or something. You do not need to spend that much money to be a content creator. But those are for the content creators who are like, okay, I'm content creator for this. I'm gonna move on to something completely different now. And they want to basically level up their game. If you ever see those people who are just like, they seem to have hundreds of people at the start, it's probably because they've done content creation before.
Yeah, it's all a build up. This comes back to number 6 and a little bit of 5, cuz like it's what I was saying about like viral videos and stuff, you know, there was a build up to it, you know. So yeah. Let's see. But for number 7, with knowing your audience and what you say about taking a break, and so
I want to add something for know your audience.
Please,
actually.
by all means, add it.
First. So the main thing that I want to talk about is choosing to be either family friendly or 18 plus. That's very important for your particular audience, because if you want to go for the long game and want to get sponsorships, it's best to be family friendly. But what if your components of your content are 18 plus? Are you doing it for yourself or just like for a specific community? You have to really know your own personal goals and see like, okay, do my personal goals actually align with my audience? So for example, me, I want to stay as a family friendly VTuber, because one, I want to show companies that, hey, we are a good resource for advertising. So I recently got a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. So that's pretty
Congratulations
cool.
again on that, by the way.
Thank you. And I basically show that, hey, I'm actually sponsorable. And I hope to continue doing that so that one, it can be this content creation can be my full-time or even my part-time thing. So keep that in mind. And also like keep your morals in mind. If you don't agree with something, don't just go with the flow because the whole community wants to do that. Do
Trust
things
your
at your
gut.
own pace.
Trust your
Yeah,
gut.
trust your gut.
As a
Mhm.
raver, well, okay, so I'm essentially the Toonami Adult Swim of of Twitch, I guess, because that's what I'm aiming for.
Mhm.
Because fuck it. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm unfiltered as shit on my channel. So, but I do my best to be as filtered as possible on yours end. So, and I try to at least.
I'm
Uh,
usually filtered on my own channel, but if I'm a guest on someone else's channel, I try to fit in the mood.
you're free
So
to swear on here if you want. Just don't make it excessive, I guess. Question mark. You
yeah,
know.
I don't. Yeah, I like to have it be as like it's kind of like adding spice to it. If you put too
Exactly.
much, yeah,
Hmm.
it overwhelms people.
Let's see. Uh, Oh, yeah, so it was your gold. Okay, yeah, that is what I wrote. So no hero character, it's your gold. So, generate, like, your, so, oh, okay, that's what it was. Generation, old, young. That's what I wrote
Oh
down.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what I mean, by your gold. So either,
Mhm.
ideally, I'd like to appeal to people of my generation within my age range, or people who are older than me, or who are younger than me, you know? I'd like to appeal to my peers more than anything else. Um, either or do you want to appeal more to old people and just be like, all right, so grandma, here's the kind of content we create today. We're gonna make some apple pies here over on YouTube. See, like, you
Your
can see how I can
topic
easily switch like
completely
that, you know,
changed.
right? Or you can be like, hold on, where's my
Oh
sunglasses?
no. Oh
Or you can be
no.
like, what's up, boys? We in the house, kind of thing, you know. Is that the
I
kind of content you
just
want to read? Okay. Sorry.
the cringe content.
Oh,
Oh my
100%,
gosh.
you know, like I'll also come back to Filthy Frank on this one. Papa Frank, you knew
Mhm.
exactly what he was doing when he was making that. And now look at where he's at. He is now Joji, like international like rapper, you know. Fucking respect to George Miller in that hustle. Like, fucking love Joji.
Yes.
Oh man. That was
It's
interesting.
interesting you mention age
Mhm.
because I haven't really considered a particular age,
Mhm.
at least for VTubing.
Mhm.
I just consider a specific group of people who have a need, which is to get feedback on their games, and
Mhm.
people who just like indie games in general, because that is a very specific group already. I think what matters is have a specific group in mind.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just your group pretty much, yeah. Um
Mhm. In UX design, we call those personas, where you basically try to like create a your ideal audience.
mhm.
So you have to come up with like characteristics for that persona, meaning like, okay, if I want to be like, for example, a beauty guru, probably going to cater to female audience members who are probably in their 20s. Maybe they're trying to get a job. They're trying to like have some makeup routines and skincare routines so that they can like look healthy while still working and trying at this job. So that can
Mhm.
help you like figure out what kind of content would best fit. So for that kind of content, it would most likely be quick makeup routines you can do in 10 minutes or skincare routines you can do in 5 minutes. Routines that help you at nighttime that can help for your overall day, how to reduce your dark circles, eye bags, stuff like that. So that's just an example.
Yep.
Um,
Also,
so yeah.
Solus Joker says, people say trust your heart or mind, but if you know the situation, always go with your gut. Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Uh, I this is a story one of my managers told me, back when I used to work with my previous company. Was like he would know like uh he used to live in the hood pretty much. He's like, hold up, this don't feel right. Like they were about to walk onto this one street, but they saw like two different people standing on opposite side of the street. They were kind of facing off against each other. They're like, no, back up, back up, back up. Like 2 minutes later, they heard shooting between both sides. Like, Ah, there you go. See, so trust your gut instinct when it comes to it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it's learn over time too.
Wait, what's up?
For learning to trust your gut is something that's like
Yeah.
really, for me personally, I had to take time to learn to trust my gut.
Mm-hmm.
Through my own experience, it's a very important skill. Don't take those things for granted.
I'm gonna do the old archery salute here, but there's
Oh
a reason. There's a
God.
reason why I'm Team Instinct in
I'm
in
Team Instinct too.
yeah. You. I mean, our team leader's a meme, so I mean like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But point in hand is, all like you're like you like no one knows you better than you, honestly. Let's see, all it just really got me in trouble sometimes. Well, that's a tough one. That's a toughie. Like, maybe your gut's just hungry.
Yeah.
Let's see, my
My
content.
soulless joke.
Yep.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'll let you do
okay.
this one.
My content is normally Call of Duty, Apex Legends, the FPS genre overall, so my content would appeal to people 13 to 30. So for that, I'm not family friendly because my age bracket is mostly 18 plus. How would I appeal to that audience when I'm not even 18 yet?
Okay, that's actually really cool that you bring that up. So technically, you could still be family friendly as an FPS player. You'll be
Yeah.
surprised. Yeah, cuz it's not the content of the game, it's more the content of you. You are the product more than anything else. The game is just there to help you push more than anything else. Um yeah, that's where I got on that one. But net.
Yeah, because when people watch streams, they come for the personality, not for the game necessarily. The game is just like an icing on the cake, per
Yeah.
se. For your situation in particular, I would stick with being family friendly because one, you do not want to get adult viewers in trouble. There's a whole dynamic between minors and adult content creators. And there's a reason why minors are not allowed for adult content. It's because you can literally get them in trouble by just being there. And thus, the people who typically watch the adult content feel unsafe. But I have a bad swearing habit, and I'm not too mature because I still make that's what she said joke, for
I
Christ's
mean,
sake.
you're a kid. I mean, like, it's you eventually you'll either outgrow it or you'll manage to tweak it more than anything
Mm.
else.
And sometimes you do have to filter yourself
Oh
for
yeah.
your own goal. Like, that's fine to do if you're with friends, but how do you want to present yourself? And how do you want people to see you 5 years down the line? Do they want to see you as this kid that swore a lot or just a good content creator? That's like a question that you think about.
Guilty. I mean, like you saw me 10 minutes ago. I was like swearing out the ass, but like I do it within
Mm-hmm.
reason. Like it. I'm not gonna say it's okay to swear, per se, but if it's in reason, yes. But like, I mean, like with me, whenever I'm playing an FPS, I'm always like, fuck, I missed that kill. Ah, fuck, I could have gotten that one. Like it's understandable
I'm
because
going
like,
to bring up a popular streamer. So many of us know about Ninja, right? Apparently, Ninja used to curse a lot, but over time, he actually stopped cursing on stream so that he can get sponsorships. So it is possible to change it. You
mm-hmm.
just need to take steps to change it.
Oh yeah. And so like you can either just kind of clean it up, substitute like fuck with frick, snick snack patty whack
Mm-hmm.
for
I
those
just
that
say
on.
fudge.
Oh yeah. I come from the generation of red versus blue players, so it's kind of just ingrained in me. So, but yeah,
Okay.
it's not that hard to swap out of it. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
last thing about knowing your audience, though. Sorry, yeah, actually, yeah, this actually does help with it. Is when you take a break. These are the people who will help, who will understand and be there when you get back. Also, like, so your
Mm-hmm.
audience is like not only just your fan base, but they're that team that's got your back. Because they like you for you. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Like when I first got my first set of regulars, I was like really surprised, but
Mm-hmm.
I really got to like feel really
No problem.
happy about that. And as a streamer, I want to take the time to learn about them, but also like set your boundaries.
Oh yeah.
Because when we're from all over the world, and you have to really consider that, hey, you might want to be careful because technically we're all still strangers on the internet, and it's important to be safe on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very like cautious about this because if my identity was like put out there, I would literally be targeted
Mm-hmm.
because of who I am as a person physically. Like it happens a lot apparently. So I have to be really careful.
Oh yeah. In the streamer world, there's a thing called swatting, which is very fucking dangerous and very fucking scary. It used
Yes.
it's not. I don't know if it's still as prevalent now, but it's a horrifying thing to happen when you're just like, oh no, this person is doing this. They're planning an attack, and all of a sudden, like I've seen streamers like get like at their door kicked in because the FBI like this person's planning an attack. I'm like, no, dude, I'm just playing Call of Duty. You fucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that, it does happen, and it is scary. So
Mhm.
it's to err on the side of caution.
Yeah, I'm just a very cautious person overall, so that's how I operate.
Oh yeah, error on the side of caution. It's better to be prepared and not have anything happen than to have it happen and not be prepared.
Mhm.
As a small streamer, don't take for granted slow chat. Take the time to get to know your regulars. Yes, 100%.
Yes.
There's a reason why the VIP but diamond exists on there. So
Mhm.
yeah. Let's see. As for number 8, this is for me. This is for me, and I can't apply this to you. But DMCA is bullshit, so get creative. Hold on.
Actually, a note on DMCA: if you like lo-fi beats, like the girl studying lo-fi beats,
Mm-hmm.
those are not DMCA. You can actually use them for streams.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. Right?
Get creative. I actually had a alternative addition to this, but music is the heart and soul and tone setter when it comes to a lot of things. So if you're skeptical of having music, or if you don't want to have music, just understand like horror movies are horror movies because of the soundtrack they have. Comedy movies are comedies because of the music they have, right? Oh,
I will post a link for the DMCA thing in the chat actually. So this one is regarding the lo-fi girl. Let me see here. Let me find it. I have to look for it in particular. It's gonna take a while, but I should be able to find it.
hold on. I need to put this. Where's that soundbite thing?
Lol.
Hold on, because like there was a skit I wanted to do for this. With this one specifically. Uh-oh. Dang it.
Ah, it's Chilled Cow. Okay, that's the name.
Yeah. Chilled Cow is always the good ones. Sound
Yeah.
buttons.
Chilled Cow is
Nice.
the original.
I love Chilled Cow. I love listening to theirs. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. FBI. Cause like is it this one? I hope it's this one. Screw it. I'll play it when I do it. So my skit that I want to do is like, oh my god, I want to use T Swizzle in my stream. FBI, open up! Oh no! Stop! FBI, no. So I don't know if you're gonna hear it, but it's like I played the. Oh, I want to play some Taylor Swift. FBI, open up!
Oh no.
Yeah. So hopefully, when I do the YouTube version of this, the Redux, I'll be able to actually make that skit. Like I want to do some more skit stuff, but yeah. But yeah. So music is a great way of setting tones to what you want out of your streams. That's why like in the beginning I was playing some music in like the first 2 minutes so that way I could like kind of set the tone for it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually debating whether I should have any music behind this, but I'm like, oh, it's a good conversation right now. So yeah. So find ways to get around it. Use covers with permission, of course. That's a very key thing. If you have a song you love, say Gorillaz, Feel Good Inc., find an artist who did a great cover and see if like you can get their permission to use it on your streams or on your background music or in your video. Not only does it help you, it helps them too because it gives them that recognition. As long as I'm going to be the science teacher, cite your sources. That is very
Mhm.
important. Cite your sources.
Really respect it. Always credit whenever you're using arts of some kind,
Mm-hmm.
because you also want to be able to get them like opportunities and stuff. So, fun fact, you know about the Detective Pikachu movie?
Yes.
So the artist who designed all of those Pokemon was famous on DeviantArt for making realistic versions
That
of Pokemon,
I've seen that. That's
and they
right.
specifically hired him, this person that made fan art of realistic Pokemon, to be the main designer of all of these realistic Pokemon.
Let's
If
go.
people did not credit him, if people did not say, "Look at this art by such and such," the people for the Pokemon Detective movie would probably have a completely different rendition of Detective Pikachu.
Mm-hmm. And then Soulless Joker says, I can't do music because I listen to some hardcore rap artists like Machine Gun Kelly, A14, Wendigo, Little Darky,
Oh boy.
etc. And the content of the music is 100% bad for streaming. Well, that's the sign you need to expand your listening. I'm just kidding. No, not to sound like a dick about it. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me rephrase that. Um, so
Get
for
instrumentals.
yeah, that's why I listen to a lot of EDM because of when it comes to electronic dance music, a lot of it still keeps my heart pumping and keeps me in the zone. Or listen to video game soundtracks in the background. What's a game soundtrack that you can listen to that like because video game soundtracks are actually meant to help you keep your mind focused in the game. So, if you want to be really fucking hilarious, play the Mario music in the background of like your Call of Duty montage. Why not? Technically it's not exactly copyrighted, but there are some that are actually copyrighted. Thank you EA for fucking with me with a Fallen Order. But
I'm actually gonna send a link of like multiple resources for DMCA free music. So let me put that
let's
in.
go. Yeah. Find like go to YouTube, find some artists, your keywords here are DMCA free, copyright free, and royalty free. Those are your best resources. Um, hold on, I'll actually add this one. This one I have to.
Also, I'll be right back. I need to close a window because the air condition is on.
Oh, I know that feeling. DMCA, royalty, uh, copyright. There we go. But no, like
Okay.
yeah. So it's good that you do have those kinds of music and that you can always go to them. Sometimes that's not everybody's cup of tea, you know. I know when it comes to me, not everyone likes a lot of the music I listen to because I listen to EDM and or but I can easily diversify and if I feel like it, I can easily switch my music up to classical if I wanted to, and of course I would do like classical during like an art stream or something, you know. You wouldn't be well maybe you would be listening to like some hardcore like Slayer or something while you're doing like just like a nice calm gentle art piece. Who
I
knows?
do like Doomslayer music, so
Fair enough. I mean, when you hear that opening riff, it is just you can't not get in the zone with that. Those Mick Gordon. Mwah. Did you know that Mick
yeah.
Gordon actually got like 20 metal singers to make some of the music for Doom?
Yes, because they had a whole metal chorus, and I saw the video for it. It was amazing.
It was
I'm
amazing.
actually planning to learn how to do like metal singing because I do want to do metal music just for fun, and it's a the screaming and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more to it. You should watch the anime Agretsuko. I'm pretty sure you've seen it already.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I love it.
Yep.
I love it so much.
And then the other one. There you go. Yeah, you could use the Doom Eternal soundtrack. Why not? You could use that while you're streaming. Um also you should definitely talk to Shadow in my Discord. They're really cool. They know how to do a lot of metal stuff. Mostly guitar stuff, but they could talk to you about like metal singers. So if you want to know more about that, definitely reach out to them. They're one of the admins. super cool
I
person.
actually want to do like a metal outfit version of me and have like a metal version of my background music too.
Let's go.
So yeah, that's something in the future, but I don't know when.
If you want some design tips, I could recommend you one of my friends from Merced, of course, from
Mhm.
college. And like I know she is a total metalhead. I don't know if she still dresses the same way though, but definitely can help you out with your style.
Gotcha.
Black
Cool. I'll
boots,
keep
all
that
that
in.
stuff. Yeah.
Mm.
All right, but continuing on. Number 9 is have your go-to content, but don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. So
Mhm.
comes rounds back right to number 8. It's medicinal for me. I think rage fuel is medicinal for when I'm playing COD. I get you on that. I get you on that, dude. Let me see. So have you met Ted? I'm just kidding. Have your go-to content, but don't be afraid to step. God, after trade, yes, exactly. Afraid to step out of your comfort zone. There. Oh no.
Personally, a full metal Alchemist Brotherhood style on your model would look pretty cool if you're doing the heavy metal stuff. Oh, I
I could see it.
see. Oh,
Yeah, I could see that definitely, and you wouldn't need to go full on like. I mean, depends on what kind of metal you'd want to do. Also, when I hear metal, I think goth immediately, so that's kind of actually what I was leaning towards. But
I
it's
do
up to you.
like industrial metal, but then
Industrial.
there's baby metal for fun.
Oh, baby metal is so cool.
Yeah.
Um, science metal is a thing. But yeah, but yeah, for number 9, you only live once, so it's cheesy, but it's true. So don't be afraid to explore outside of what you do normally. Uh, yeah, Baby Metal is a Japanese rock group. They are really good.
I would say metal group because they have a lot of like metal elements to them and it's in the name. That's why
True,
I consider it metal.
true. If anything, they're definitely J metal. I like how there's J
Yes.
rock, J pop. They're J metal, straight up.
Mm.
So it might not be metal to some people, but it's definitely metal in Japanese style. So Baby Metal. But yeah. So yeah, if there's something you wanted to create, or like if there's a skill you always wanted to learn, your viewers can support you and cheer you on. So like,
Mm.
yeah. So if you want to learn how to do something, and that's possible content on stream, honestly, or even for YouTube or TikTok or what have you. It's a great way of like expanding. So in sales, this is called expanding your territory.
Yeah. This is something that is kind of related to me
Ah.
because before streaming, I did not take singing lessons at
Mm-hmm.
all. And once I started taking singing lessons because one of my viewers, my regulars, wanted to hear me sing like literally every stream. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna invest in singing lessons just because someone wants to hear that.
Yeah.
And I expanded my streaming content that way.
Yeah. And so like don't be afraid to so don't be afraid to. That's why you see me do so much shit in the course of a week. Like I will do music Mondays and then Minecraft right afterwards, or Metal Gear. And then I will have Destiny 2 on Tuesdays. Then Wednesday, I played 3 different games last Wednesday. I did Warzone,
Whoa.
Apex, and Fortnite. So, ha.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. But that's because like I don't want to limit myself to just one type of game. I say I play every type of game under the sun. Or I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'll play every game that I have in my library, and that's a very big
Mhm.
library, mind you. It's very daunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like so and then I just prove I'm not just a gaming channel. We're having this podcast right now. So whatever.
He.
Yeah. So don't limit yourself to just one thing. The best artists are the ones who can diversify what they do.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see baby metal? Let me bring it up.
Yeah, link up one of the songs in there. You're free to do so. Let me see.
Mhm. Cause I see some baby metal jokes. I'm like, I need to show you.
Educate us, please, and then feel free to post a link in the YouTube. Educate,
Yes.
exactly.
Here's the link. You can click on it. So this is their channel for baby metal.
Yeah. It's not metal for babies though, so don't
Yeah,
play
not.
Megadeth for your unborn child, please. I mean, or you can if you want. That'd be funny actually. And then number 10. This is the most important and golden rule of anything, and this is also the golden rule of life. Have fun.
Is it have fun?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it!
Yep. Have fun. Do what feels natural more than anything else.
Yes. I like how we said it at the same time. Just guess. Just
Yeah.
have fun.
I mean, this is a... Listen, I'm applying half of the stuff I learned in sales right now, because like I actually found a couple of my old sales notebooks of like all the notes we wrote down. So yes, mayonnaise is an instrument. It can be,
Yeah.
technically, if you know how to edit it enough.
Yeah, there's a video on that actually. Let me find it.
Oh my god. But yeah,
it's a really good cover music.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, so 10 does kind of contradict 9, but 7, 8, 9, so it's okay.
Oh my gosh, this is genius. I found a video
let's go.
of someone using mayonnaise to play Megalovania.
Alright, I'm clicking this link now. Hold on, I gotta see this.
Okay.
What?
Is an instrument.
Oh my god. Oh, there goes my YouTube algorithm. Damn it. Hold on a second. No. Oh. That makes sense. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yep, definitely. That's exactly what I was thinking would happen out of that. Having fun is hard when little kids with riot shields and fucking sticks can kill a guy with a gun. I mean... Well, you're playing Call of Duty, number 1. That's your issue. Number 2...
Yeah.
I'm calling out the COD players. But with me, since I play more of the competitive scene, do what's more competitive if you want to play it that way. Find that skill set that you want to play. Like, know yourself. Work on yourself. Fuck what the other people are doing. If they're going to be troll loadouts, know how to counter that play. Don't be stuck on just one loadout. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't say that. Well, no, I can't say that. Yeah, I have the one loadout that takes out everything, but... yeah. Like, it... Just know... Like, if you're... Like, how we were saying, it takes a couple thousand hours to learn how to master something. I've mastered a couple games because I've played so much of it. And same thing with PvP, is that have fun with learning how to counter other people. You are like, don't be predictable, and this comes to it. Yeah, be yourself, you know. Yeah, so like, if you're not having fun, okay, so coming back to how this relates to streaming. If you're not having fun, your audience isn't either. Straight up. Like, people can, like, well, in my case, especially since I use Facecam, people can see your energy. I don't know if I could really say this for all VTubers, but Netdear, would you agree that, like, if you're having a down day or a bad day, your audience can kind of hear it in their voice too?
Yes. Yeah. My viewers actually got worried when I was playing Bendy and the Ink Machine because I was so scared to go through that game. Like, I kept scaring myself. It took me a long time to even complete chapter 1 within like 2 hours. So because they sensed that, I was like, yeah, it's probably best for me not to play this. And they were like, yeah, that's fine. They were just happy to be there with me, but they want me to have fun too. And knowing that my viewers just want that out of me makes me feel pretty happy about myself.
Wait, where are
and happy for the audience that I have too.
Number 7. Yeah. Yeah, if you...
There is...
Yeah. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was reading what Soulless Joker is playing. There is no counter. Do the same thing. You have over 2,000 hours on Call of Duty as a series. You would think I'm good. I'm going to use hand cam. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, So back when I first started YouTubing, like I was really careful and cautious about having my face on the internet. So if you dig down deep enough in my old YouTube videos, you'll actually see I used to wear a mask when I did YouTube videos. I wouldn't mind cracking out the mask again, honestly, for lols, but eh.
Mm.
It's because
That,
like what's up?
that's why I went with the VTuber direction, because like I can still show human expression,
Mm-hmm.
but also like be comfortable on camera per se, but you just hear my voice.
Yeah. Don't worry, I did the air quotes for you.
Thank
Yes.
you. I did have air quotes, but I don't have leap motion or my 3D model on. It's just PNG because I don't show my 3D model until July
Mm.
1st.
Run as fast as I can to get the mask. I actually don't know where I put the mask.
Oh boy, then you're running forever.
Where did I put it? It should be here somewhere. Listen, my room is a mess right now. I'd much rather not. So, also, I cannot redeem that challenge solely because, yeah. That's my excuse on that one. I can't because, yeah. Like, listen, if I turned on secondary cam, you would see how much of a mess my room is right now, and I really don't want to do that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But yeah, but to number 10 and having fun, you don't need to force it. Honestly, if I actually, as you can see, I'm slowly leaning back. Do what you do because you enjoy it. Stream for the sake of because you enjoy it. Play games you want to play because you enjoy it. The viewers will come naturally, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like so when I'm having fun or like if I'm just like in the zone, you will see me just hardcore lean back in my chair. I'm just like, all right, let's kick some butt. So I don't even know if I'm in frame half the time because like I play my games on full screen. So I'm like, I really hope I'm thinking. I'll
I'm
allow it.
actually planning to have my games on full screen now because
Mhm.
one, I feel like it's too small if you minimize it to a certain amount to
Yep.
show like, hey, these are the people following and stuff. So I'm trying to adapt some real life streamer techniques into my VTubing to make me a little bit more different. So
Yeah.
that I'm like an easier bridge for people who want to jump into VTubers, but they like their real life streamers as well.
Oh yeah. That. So like, do you mean like try to do what I do of like the whole ass green screen thing?
Kind of similar to that. I already have green screen. Like it's
Hmm.
already implemented into the software.
Oh okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, and the last part about having fun is just don't overdo it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, don't force it, don't overdo it. That's all you got to do.
Mhm.
Oh.
Burnout is real, even in content creation.
Yeah. Or well, I mean, don't try to make it like, yeah, I'm really having a great time at this game, kind of thing. Like, unless that is genuinely how you are, then go for it, I guess.
That
But
was me with Mabinogi the other day. I thought I was gonna play 2 hours. It went to 4.
see, you were having. That's what matters. You were having fun. There you go.
Yeah, it was. But the viewers were like, "But Ness, you have to sleep."
Right. Let's see. Yeah, I remember when you haven't been in frame sometimes. It happens because like when you can tell I am in the zone and I'm really enjoying the game because like I'm leaned back and I'm relaxed because like that sometimes that's just the best way to play an FPS. Just like when you're super relaxed and like you're just like you're zoned in, nothing can distract you. Yeah. Let's see. I have a face cam and a microphone, but I do Xbox stream. But how do you implement hand cam when you're on Xbox or anything? So I actually have a PC that I am streaming off of. Number one. Number two, I have a capture card that I use to connect my Xbox to my OBS software. Number three, I bought a second camera through because streamers or not streamers because my viewers have donated towards the cause of it, and also helped buy a yoga mat so I could work out on stream, which I should really re-implement for why not? So, not like coming back to number 6, big plans you have will not happen today. It happens over time. Everything that has so I've been in this game since 2014. I've been adding more and more and more and more, right? So it's like when I first started, okay, I just needed a PC. All right, cool. I got a PC. I'll learn how to capture all my games right now via just uh internal capture card or like capture software. All right, cool. Now the next thing I need a capture card to capture all the games on my consoles. All right, cool. I ended up buying an old Elgato capture card. Cool.
Mm.
Now, yeah, later on, uh, almost 10 years down the line, I have a new PC that I can actually work off of better. Then I have a new capture card that where I don't have to worry about delays, or I'm watching my OBS stream now. I can actually react in real time with it with my game. Um, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, my webcam. I eventually got somewhere in between that time. My second webcam, I got maybe like 2 months after I got my PC. See, everything comes at a time. You are where you need to be. This is the most important thing I have ever said and will always say and repeat. You are where you need to be to get where you need to go. Things will happen. Just let it happen when it does. Things will happen when they need to. So, there's no need to rush. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time more than anything else. Time is the most valuable thing in this world. So, make use of it, but don't rush it either. I did not mean to get philosophical there in its entirety, but that is how I do sometimes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this is a technical question, isn't it?
Very much so. But this is me we're talking to.
That's true. Yeah.
I am all over the place when it comes to things. So yeah.
At least it brings in surprises.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like if you ever catch me on the off stream and you just want to chat about stuff, I have very deep conversations with people, and it's just like
I am. I'm really dumb sometimes where I feel like I had to literally schedule in order to have a conversation with somebody. I cannot do it at random. I have to schedule it so that I know that the person is willing to voluntarily participate and not just because I want to chat with them.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean like that's why I also wanted to reach out, because like definitely it adds to this. It's your
Mhm.
style to actually have like someone reach out and actually chat with, and then coordinate. Comes back to collaborate and coordinate. Um,
Thank.
yeah. So, um, with me as a people person, I make sure to like kind of learn how to read and know who I'm going to work with and how styles work with certain people. So I I dance around more so than I need to, but it's necessary sometimes. Also, I'm just like, hold on. I must remove this thing from the binder. It's gonna bug me if I don't. I'm that dude that takes off the labels on water bottles. So, I'm that guy.
The Soulless Joker noted that's the most large brain thing I've heard all month.
But yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, please do feel free to ask us. Like, yeah. Let's see. Oh my good. Oh my gulay. I can't believe we're. This is already this is almost 3 hours worth of a thing. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we did go off a couple tangents, but it's okay. I'm cool with it.
Podcasts are really fun. I used to make them, but then I feel like I do better if I have a co-host because I wasn't used to just talking by myself until now. So I could probably make podcasts right now if I decided to, but I don't know.
I mean, you're free to do so.
Yeah, I just have to think.
Yeah, and if you ever do want a co-host, I'm here. Let me know. What are we talking about? I will help bounce off things. So yeah. As my friends say, I don't listen to them when we talk. It's just my ADHD acting up. Oh, do you get like the 1,000-yard stare thing where it's like you do hear it, but it's like you're kind of like just kind of focused on something else? But yeah, that kind of thing. Let's see. What did I even name this? What did I even name this podcast? Hold on a second.
Life in the digital world.
That, you know what? That is just incredibly fucking accurate, more than anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, so on YouTube, there's a Warhammer podcast I used to follow. I should start trying to catch up to it. Called Adeptus Podcastus, and every week they would make that podcast, but it would be on everybody else's channel every other as the week goes on. So it would cycle through every episode. It's like on 1 week. So like if you want to do the podcast thing, 1 week you can host it, 1 week I can host it, or if you want to do monthly, it's up to you. Like, yeah,
Yeah, this is just a one-time thing, but I think it's just something to think about because this was fun for me. I
Yeah,
wouldn't mind doing it again,
yeah.
but it really depends on because I don't want to put too much on my plate.
Fair enough.
That's
No.
my yeah.
And so
I already
that.
have
Oh, good.
a lot.
Mm.
I already have a lot on my plate. For one, I'm making a game project with like 10 other people, a book that I want to launch by December, and my content creation and trying to search for a job. So, my biggest problem is I always say yes now. I used to always say no, but I say yes way too often now.
No, no, no.
And
Do the improv rule. Yes, and.
yes, and yeah. I need to do that more.
Yeah. Oh my god. But it's okay to say no to things too sometimes. So of course you can always say no.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Oh, your poor chinchilla.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh. Chinchillas are so fluffy.
Yeah. I had to babysit a chinchilla once because my friend was going to be busy. She's so sassy. Chinchillas are so sassy sometimes.
Ah, they can be. But yeah. And so naturally, I think this is like a good spot. Oh yeah, actually, so yeah, the reason why I named the podcast the way it is because like I like to think of things in series. So like I can never ever think of a one shot. So this is, if you want this to just be a one shot, by all means, we could do that. But I always think episodically. So yeah.
I usually think episodically, but I kind of it depends on what I'm doing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if it's going to be a quick review of a game that I was sponsored with, it's probably a one time thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it's something like a first time playthrough, that's going to take multiple playthroughs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my Danganronpa one was very long because it's a whole visual novel. Usually they're super long. So
They are.
I have to, yep. I
That's
want to
why.
dedicate more time to smaller indie game style now.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Um, in my case, like I'm like I love Final Fantasy, and like I don't know how well people are following through with it, because like I don't like playing story driven games, because like I know they're gonna take a while, and I don't want
Mm-hmm.
people to like miss out on a bit, and I don't know if anyone is gonna catch like the missing bits, and like people come in super lost and like things like that. Let's see. So last night I met a really nice person in the game. A couple minutes ago I saw them again. We talked a bit, then I accidentally left the game. Rip.
Rip.
Podtaku AAA podcast are the only podcasts I listen to. Time to add life in the digital world to the list. Why not? Let's see. My 1,000 yard stare makes me seem / be disabled because I cannot move and I have sleep paralysis, so it really doesn't make me feel good about what's happening, because unless someone shakes me a loud noise or it ends and I can't get out. I don't know what to say to that. I'll be honest, I
Me
don't know what to say.
neither.
Yeah.
Me
That's
neither.
something you should talk to a professional about that we aren't qualified
Yeah,
to
we're
do.
just talking about our life experiences, really,
Yeah.
as people who have an outside life outside the internet, but also in the internet as well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I basically live, breathe, and speak digitally, so I don't know about that. But
I'm trying to balance it out. It's kind of weird, but that's
fine.
what I hope to do, because like I want my content creation to be like a bridge between each other and like kind of like help both of each other grow.
Oh yeah. Well, most definitely. Like, I don't have a life outside the internet. That's okay. It's difficult, like especially with the whole. I don't know if I could say pandemic and if I could say that on YouTube, but oh well, too late. I already did.
Gee, why'd you
Are
do
you
that?
serious? You're legit serious? Oh my god, I thought you were joking. I thought you were legit joking. No, no,
I
no.
hope you're joking.
Yeah, please call them back up. Let them know. Like, I am not qualified to be a therapist. Listen, I took 2 psychology classes. All right, that is not enough to qualify me as a therapist. Number one. Number two, I would
Yeah,
like.
you need a lot more licensing.
Oh, 100%. Like, I did I ever tell you I actually wanted to be a psychologist back
No.
in college?
Oh
No.
my gosh.
Yeah, but my parents were all like, "Okay, so you get ready to open up your own clinic." I'm like, "Excuse me, no, 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 no. I just want to be, I just want to be one. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Filipino parents.
Oh my god.
Oh, I just go.
Are you a doctor yet?
The-
Be a nurse? Be a mailman? Anak? You know what? Last year, actually, during the pandemic, I was actually tempted to apply for working at the post office. Funny enough,
Oh my god.
I saw it, but like for some reason, none of my stuff went through. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I won't.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I don't have a therapist yet. Okay.
okay, there you
They're
go.
useful. It helps to have
It
one.
does, it does. Sorry, go ahead.
I physically have no need to leave my room, but my metabolism is super, super high, so I'm very skinny. Ah.
Enjoy that while that lasts, cause once you hit your 20s,
You need to go out a bit, and also the metabolism, enjoy it while you can.
no, that's exactly what I was referencing to.
Yeah, I just had K barbecue earlier today. I could not
Enjoy.
eat that much.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, yeah. Like, this is horrible on my end. Do not follow this. I only eat one meal a day, so
What?
listen. I had this bad habit back in college where sometimes, like on the weekends, I would wake up super late, and like
Oh
I would wake up
my
at like
god.
6 in the afternoon, and then just be like, "All right, time to go down to the DC and get some Berliner."
No.
I would order like the dinner, like a burrito and this like thing. Well,
Please eat more.
well, you see, it's portioned mostly. So
Mm,
I do eat enough. I promise you guys, I do get my daily calorie count. That's the key
okay.
thing here. Get your calorie count in. So pretty much like since I usually wake up at like 2 in the afternoons when I don't have work that day, I would wake up at 2 in the afternoons. Uh, I started this month strong with my workout, but things happened.
It'd
So
be like that.
yeah. So what I would like to do ideally is wake up at 2 in the afternoon, start my workout by 2:30 or 3. Give myself that nice buffer space to actually get my body awake and get my water and all that stuff. Do a workout. And it's better to do a workout on an empty stomach so that we can use the makes your body burn the fat instead. Um but not like too empty. And then number 3, have my enjoy my me time, like I watch some Hollow Live. It's give me
Mm,
Coco. Enjoy content that's not my own. I wish I had more time to do some more Destiny gaming, but like right now it's just like since I do everything right now, it's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with not having that time to do it, and just understand like you're not always gonna have the time to do the things you want, but if you want to work for something that you want to strive for, you're gonna have to make sacrifices, and it does happen. It does happen. It doesn't always have to be the case, but yeah. And then everything between up to 7:30. 5 minutes before stream starts, I'll start stream so that I could get some music in the opening, and then hey, boom, hey, intro. What's up, everybody? And here we are now. So this is kind of just normally how my day goes, really. There's some days where I will wake up earlier, not just for work, but sometimes I'll just so I could be up a little earlier. It happens.
yeah. I usually I'm trying to wake up like consistently more early. So around like 7 a.m. I always try to I kind of stay in bed a bit or sleep a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to stop doing that. But I usually just take care of my cat, then exercise a bit, then do some writing for my book. Then from there, oh yeah, also eat breakfast, lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and then get excited about streaming later in the night and then stream. That's kind of what happens because I I only stream a little bit each day because one, I don't want to burn out too quickly. That's why I was able to stream for 6 months straight without taking a lot of breaks because I decided to start small. And I've never done streaming before.
Mm.
I'm completely new. So yeah, I just started small because I have not been a real content creator until this year. So it's kind of crazy that I've gone this far already, but I'm gonna keep going from there. How old are you if you're not a minor like me? I don't like to say my age, but I'm in my 20s.
I mean, if you're an AI, how old are you as an AI?
6 months.
There you go. There you go. There's that VTuber have the identity there. Also,
Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to have the mindset of a 20-ish year old because that's what I'm based on.
there you go.
But I've been only around for 6 months.
There you go. See.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, no. Since I moved back here in LA, since I moved back from Louisiana, like I've been trying my hardest to like get more on Twitch so that I can get more monetization out of it. And like don't oh yeah, number 11, don't go into the mindset thinking you're going to make money.
Yeah. Yes.
That is the worst thing you could do as a content creator. Never do it for the money.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Yeah. So but to swing back though, last year was when I really took Twitch more seriously. I know I could put the hours in. I know I could put the days in. It's just getting the viewership. That was the hardest part for me always. As in the beginning, and like moving forward from there. Like yeah, I could easily got the 25 followers. Like I already kind of restarted at like maybe 100-ish roughly. And then from there pushing forward, it was just getting the averages. Now the averages were the hardest part of it, and then hitting affiliate was the hardest thing for me. And so like
yeah, it's so hard.
mm-hmm.
Honestly, without the VTuber community, I would have probably not hit affiliate within a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really hard. Shadow's top 11 tips. I'll put tip number 11 later.
Yeah, if anything, this is kind of like we're talking in a draft format, and then you can edit it later.
Yeah. This is more just a rough draft than anything else.
Yeah, because it's a pilot.
Yeah, exactly. This is the first episode, so like, who knows what we'll talk about next week? Well, actually, technically, we can start recording episode 2 now if you want to do the E3 stuff, but it's up to you. I know you want to sleep early. Like we run way over time.
Sleep 11.
That's perfectly fine. If you want next week, or well, maybe in 2 weeks, I don't know. It's up to you. Next time you want to do the go over the indie game stuff, or I could jump in on your stream and if we could do that. And since Sundays are scheduling days, we could schedule it.
Yeah, possibly, but
Number 4, coordinate and collaborate.
I usually don't invite a lot of people for collab stuff because like I still feel like I need to grow a bit
on your own.
Yeah.
100%, and that's perfectly fine. That's 100% perfectly fine. It is the style you want to go with.
Our ticket's $130 for you. Do not get in trouble.
Let's see. I did not try to go for affiliate in the beginning because I was restreaming. Fair enough. Yeah, coming back into the game is a difficult thing, honestly.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know exactly what year I'm in with my Twitch stream. So when people ask how long I've been streaming, I'm like, I have no fucking clue. I just do it, and that's why I always go like, oh yeah, my backstory is I started back in 2014, but that was on YouTube, so I'm like, good enough for me. I'll take it. Let's see. Well, I have school tomorrow, so I'm gonna call my friend on Discord. So bye, Shadow, and I really appreciate the session. This has opened my eyes to so many things. Yo, thank you for swinging by, Joker. I'll stay up till 5 and get up at 6 occasionally. I see. Yeah, no, thank you, Solus, for coming through. I appreciate you coming through, chatting with us. Like, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. For the next half of the stream, I'm probably going to do some single-player games, because I think Weaselhound should be, or Super Galaxy Sam should be done with his stream. Yeah. Big sad, but it's okay. Oh, shoot, I closed my Twitch window. Oh! But yes.
Yeah.
And once more, Net, feel free to shout out yourself every so often. Like, you are free to do so. Like I said,
I still feel awkward about that.
You're my mod and co-host. You're free to do such things.
Which is so weird. I have so much power. Why do I have so much power?
So that way you know how to manage your own channel. Hold on, I can do this now. Hold on, wait, where's my camera? Do you see how much I struggle with all this shit? I see. Oh yeah,
you have a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah. This is the insanity I deal with. Hold on. She can see this. They can see this. My bad. But it's all my stuff is right here, down here under my screen, and boom, I could pop up every window here.
Ooh,
The jar.
gosh.
Hold on, actually, let me just shift everything. There we go. Look at the insanity that is all my
Oh
dots.
my gosh.
Oh, and this is just my
You're
just chatting screen too, mind you. That's not even my
Oh
game
my
screen either.
Dang. This is why I use Stream Elements, because you can just organize everything with then get the browser source and then paste it in, and you don't need to deal with as much.
I can give you the head pats.
Ooh, head pat. A lot of my viewers like to head pat me. I'm like, okay, I guess. Thank you.
Everybody likes a head pat. Oh!
Like, how the fudge is 9th grade middle school still? I mean, keep in mind that not everyone's an American or not everyone's a European. Like, everyone comes from everywhere. You kind of have to be more culturally aware that, hey, they may not come from somewhere that you know.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 9th grade is high school for me.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. I have this. So, yeah, reason why I wake up at 2 is because I'm still up till 6. Because, like, usually in the after streams, I'm either hanging out with whoever I did co-stream with or co-host with, and then like we would just continue chatting afterwards, or we would play a couple more games afterwards. But after I raid someone, I just hang out in their streams for a little bit so I can just build that camaraderie with them. That's how I was able to work with Taco a little bit more. And again, thank you, Net, for introducing me to Taco. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I like connecting people to other people, so
same.
That'll be fun.
That is the whole motive of Shadow Wolf Gaming here. We are a network. So whenever you don't always have to refer to me as Shadow or Wolf. I always say I'm Angel from Shadow Wolf Gaming. It's always the easiest to go to. Yeah. Okay. So when I'm on YouTube, I'm always like, yeah, welcome to Shadow Wolf Gaming. What's up, everybody? My name is Angel from Shadow Wolf Gaming. So it's cool that everyone calls me Shadow Wolf, but I'm like, it's actually Angel, but it's all good. So
okay. I just go by Shadow just because, like, I don't know. People like to go under aliases, so I respect that. I always just see the name and I'm like, Shadow.
Yeah, it's easy. It's just like it's hard when there's a channel where there's like 20 shadows and 20 wolves. I'm like, just call me Angel. It's easier.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite streamers that I like to hang out with on their stream is a Silva Bun, and she has like 3 other shadows and 3 other wolves, and it's like, I know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I'm like, just call me 82. That's easier. Yeah.
I will say I can like stick around till 11 p.m. if people want to ask questions before I leave.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Where can I put Q&A on this thing? This is actually one of the first times I've actually just done nothing but stare at my own Streamlabs screen for like at least a good portion of a stream. That is amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, because like usually my game is in full screen and then I have my chat on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah.
What I usually do is minimize my game and then have the game on top of my OBS, or I use my tablet as my second screen.
Okay. Yeah, so keep your tablet as your thing. Yeah. Oh, that'd be another good one that we could do later. Is just like tips and tricks of Twitch streaming, if anything, and like specifically for Twitch. I mean, some of it might be a rehash of this, but that's okay. And then the other part of it might be like, all right, you're on a budget. Let's see what we can work with here.
Yeah, because like the technical side of VTubing, it can easily go over $4,000.
Very much so.
If you're not careful, and it's so bad. And like people are thinking like, oh, to be successful in VTube, you have to spend this much money. No,
you don't.
Don't. Like I started with $100, got some free stuff, put it all together, and then I upgraded for my 6-month anniversary. And I got affiliate. I'm able to get viewers.
There you go.
Can get success.
Like I said, I built all my gear over time when it came down to it. I started with a $750 pre-built 750. It had a 750. Oh, that's why it was 750. I see. Huh. Okay. Had a 750 graphics card in there, and I'm like, I look back at that thing now. I'm like, how the hell did this potato even run VR chat? Amazing.
I'm actually starting VR chat, and I want to upload my 3D model into it. So
Nice, definitely, definitely. That'd be a fun thing to do. What's it called? Just be very careful in public spaces. That's the only thing I can say. There's a
yeah,
yeah.
there's some sus.
Yeah, like it. I got some really nice content of like interviewing people in VR chat. Like I don't know if you follow the YouTuber Searmore by any chance, or heard of
Nope.
them. Do you know?
Actually, never.
Really?
Oh, I actually didn't really watch a lot of content creators
Mm,
because I just focus on like reading manga and stuff. That's
fair
what
enough.
I enjoyed. But
Mm,
then when I found out that I could actually like make videos and stuff, that's when I really got into content creation. I didn't get into content creation because of other people, but just because, oh, this fits into my needs. I'm gonna try it out and see how it goes.
fair enough. And yeah, that's the cool part about the pandemic more than anything else is like everyone's like kind of jumping into other fields, which is really cool. Let me actually pull up. I'll just link Searmore in the Discord. More than anything else, so that we can kind of get an idea of the kind of stuff he does. Uh,
Okay.
some are super. He just interviews random people. It's either super wholesome or super deep and just super serious and stuff. It's really really nice.
Ooh, this kind of reminds me of Humans of New York. They
Mm.
take photographs, interview them with the.
Yeah, this is the video. Oh yeah, and this is this the kid's motto in this video is exactly what I'm talking about. That I appreciate. I'll just DM it to you because YOLO.
Sorry.
I thought you were screaming at me for a second.
No, that was a sneeze. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're good. You're good. That was awesome. Let's see. Just RNG says I spent 800 for my whole PC setup. Thankfully, it could run most high-end games. That's where research comes to fit the budget, the best parts. Slowly but surely, just upgrade from there. Exactly. It's okay to have a
Yeah,
pre-built.
I bought all my parts for on Black Friday, so it was all 500. I was so happy.
Respect, respect. Man, yeah, I had to get mine after Black Friday, so it feels bad, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Cause like we were in the move process too, and it's like I did not want to buy my stuff while moving, so I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it's like, it's okay. But I'm happy I do have it now, and that is accessible. It is at least a 1.5K rig, but it's still solid. Good job. Feels bad, but we don't have Black Friday in the Philippines. Yeah.
Cyber Monday technically exists.
Yeah. Newegg, Amazon, resources.
Actually, just out of curiosity, how many like members of your audience are Filipino?
Let's see. We got RNG. We got Aloud. We've got Cyrus. We've got Haru.
So sorry to your chinchilla. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. 10 out of 10.
I'm
Love
so sorry.
We got you. So that's 5 so far. We got myself. We've got Zaddy or Dare that we know. That's 7. We got my. I don't know if my uncle watches uncle, because age in the Philippines is weird. But
Yeah.
my uncle, but he's younger than me. In the server at least.
Oh,
Bento
no. I
Bento
don't-
hops in every now and again, so that's 8. But yeah.
I
Chinchillas
don't
are
want to
disgusting.
scar your chinchilla. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Oh yeah, we got
Oh.
Lil Peachy. That's 10. Oh my god, yeah. Lil Peachy is also a streamer. Super cool. University of St. Billind. That's really cool. Chad, Cheese Guy, Sif the Llama. Nope. Diastolic. That's all the ones I can name off the top of my head right now.
Oh.
So about 10 people, including myself.
She thought it was another chinchilla. I'm not a chinchilla. I'm not a chinchilla.
Oh my god, hold on. I'm gonna make an out of context meme now.
No.
Yes, hold on.
No.
Where's the resources for your for your for your face.
No, I'm not a chinchilla.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Gosh.
I'm gonna put a meme in your server now.
No.
If Net was a Pokemon. Oh my god, what shall we call it?
She thought it was another chinchilla. She's kind of lonely, so I'm saving up to get a friend for. Oh. I hope she gets a friend soon.
Hold on.
I'm still uncomfy sharing my channel to my family. Not one person from my fam knows my channel name yet.
Nice.
I thought it was a mating call. Oh, what? No, it's not. It's not. Dear Lord, it's not. Oh my gosh. Nope. RNG, it was not. Oh my gosh. It was just a sneeze.
Hold on. Where can I put? Where's your memes channel? Where can I get the oh, let's go.
The grid yard. Yeah.
The grid yard? Wait, hold on.
It better not be a clip.
No.
Better not.
Don't worry. It's just gonna be super out of context, but it'll be hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Okay, grid yard art. Is that where the resources are, or?
But that's where the memes are. For resources, I just posted in your server.
Okay, like your just like a photo, like your PNG. Just so I could clip your, so I could just Photoshop your head, and because all I'm gonna do is just gonna Photoshop your head onto a chinchilla. That's all I'm gonna do.
No. I was putting resources in.
Yeah, there should be a resources channel too now in my server.
Yeah, and Twitch related resources. That's where I posted the stuff.
Okay,
so.
Perfect.
Yeah. Gosh dang, I'm not a chinchilla.
Hold on.
I take actual water baths, not dust baths. I may hate water because I'm an AI NPC, but still, I have digital water.
Hold on a second. Let me just start saving my stuff under my make a meme.
Man. I just sneezed once and y'all are making fun of me.
Listen, I already made memes of Taco, alright? To be fair.
Man.
You should see the
This is why I don't want to sneeze on stream. This is what's gonna happen.
Look, at least it's us. At least it's like it's an in how to post.
Yeah, it's outside of my own channel, so thank goodness for that. But if they find out, oh no.
Oh. Hold on a second. Yeah, thankfully I don't know how many of your viewers are in this channel right now, but
yeah.
Perfect. Pictures.
One of them is particularly chaotic. If he knew about it, he would get so many memes. He made the majority.
I saw that, and I'm trying to find out where they put the resources of your face.
They probably just took a screenshot of my face.
10 out of 10, I would do the same. I'm just gonna borrow your oh shoot. I'm just gonna borrow your Twitch logo.
Gotcha. Okay, that works, I guess.
Uh-oh. Open.
I'm a straight up idiot. I don't know what is Filipino.
Wait, what? Who? What now?
Jordy said that.
Oh. Wait, what? Oh, Filipino is just people from the Philippines, the country known as the Philippines. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh. You're hosting somebody. Let's see. Open.
Oh, I'm probably hosting someone random because, like, I have a list I host randomly. So.
Ah, okay. Yeah. All right, here we go. Perfect. I'll edit Photoshops later. But yes. But yeah, Jordy, I am Filipino. My family comes from the Philippines.
Same here.
Yeah. I am, I guess, first generation. Yeah. Yeah, if they emigrated here, I'm first generation. Yes. So yes. But yeah, if you got any other questions you want to ask us about
Wait, I thought it's first generation if it's like, oh, you're a first generation college graduate, but my parents have a college degree, so I call myself second generation. but they immigrated here, and I was born here, so I'm first generation.
Right, exactly. That's the weird thing about all this. So I just say I'm first generation because like if they they landed off the plane here, so all right, cool.
Yeah.
I was born on American soil, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I may be American, but I am still Filipino by blood, and I am still Filipino by culture. More than anything else, yeah. But if
I
anyone's
want
got,
halo halo.
that's perfect on a hot day. That was perfect.
I know, and it's getting so hot now, and I'm like, halo halo would be nice.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Hold on. Now just for more out of context shit. Let's go. Just more out of context
Just
shit.
put a halo halo.
Oh yes. I'll put 2 up there.
I like how it just devolved into random stuff now.
That is usually how it goes on the post stream.
Oh, not Palot. No.
No.
I had Palot.
No, thank you.
Not good with Palot. I'm sorry. Epidurian.
Here we go.
Good with Palot. Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna put this under pictures because why not? And then add 1 image. Oh, you know what? That'd be a really fun channel point thing. Halo halo. All right.
Oh, that would be cute.
Right. Too late. I'm already invested on the mad bombs. I'm already trying to recreate and redesign the mad bombs. Ah!
Ooh.
Giant image. Haha.
Chef's kiss.
Yes. There you go. Net has the halo halo. Let's go.
Hello, hello.
Unfertilized duck egg with the hairy baby in the beak. Yeah.
I have a hello hello in front of me.
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
Yes. There you go.
Just absorb the PNG in my body, and I get nutrients.
Wait, if I wear a shirt inside out, the entire universe would be wearing that shirt except for me. Not exactly, because it doesn't encompass the universe.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys got any questions about anything here that we've covered on this half of the stream, feel free to ask. If you guys want to know more about Twitch, if you want to get into Twitch, please do ask questions. If you are graduating high school or college or anything, what have you, or trying to find anything, and you want some philosophical stuff, we also covered a lot of that here too, of just like moving forward and stuff. What is Twitch? Well, Twitch initially actually started off as a vlogging site. Apparently, it was actually just a chatting site too. Weirdly enough, it's supposed to be like Justin TV. Yeah, that's what it was called. It was called Justin TV, and it was where people would just like kind of live stream vlogs. And slowly we're circling back to that with hot tub streams. So
yeah. Hot tub streams.
I'm tempted to do one and just like put my background as like a beach, and then just like just go shirtless and just put my sunglasses on, just like have like the sunscreen on my nose. I'm so tempted to do that, and it's like, all right, the lifeguard is here. What are we talking about?
Hi, Pac Monster 21. What's
up? Yo, Pac, kumusta? How are you doing? Oh yeah, Pac is also a Filipino.
Cool.
But yeah, we were just talking about all stream about like content creation, and we have a whole list of things. So I know you've been talking about wanting to do more makeup stuff on YouTube. So here you have it. I don't mind going over the rules if you have any questions. It's pretty straightforward, but I can explain it in depth if you want. So yes. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually like the ring light is like just blaring into my face.
I can kind of see it. I'm just like, that's really bright. Twitch takes around 50% of the revenue of creators, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's YouTube and Twitch for you.
Yeah.
So I don't know the thing. I don't know the math on like the bits and stuff about like the bits, the subs. I legit don't know and don't care. Honestly, that's horrible to say. First off, but like, hear me out.
I thought it was 7 for the creator. Oh, I have to double check on the affiliate contract then.
Oh,
just heard Facebook is 100% for content creators, but it's Facebook.
It's Facebook. Who? Okay, I'm sorry, not to disrespect Facebook streamers, but I'm sorry, but who watches those? I'm sorry.
No. For Facebook, what I'm concerned about is the privacy issues in regarding the data that they collect and kind of distribute to other companies without permission.
Fair enough. That's just my leader side that kicked in then. Also, to answer your question, Arctic Flame, this is why. This is not a legit green screen, number one.
Oh.
I made this. This is a homemade green screen, number one. And two, I don't have enough lighting to handle this half of it.
Gotcha. How do you guys feel about a nursing career?
It's not for everyone. I should be encouraged to go for nursing. Who is this she referring to?
Yeah, who's the she?
Are you the she, or because sometimes if I answer the phone, hello, this is she. I'm just kidding. No, I won't be that guy. But, actually, no. Okay, so funny story. Last weekend when I was hanging out with my buddy HP Lovecraft, we were airsofting, right? I got called up by the Subaru car dealership in Glendale. I didn't know it was that number, and then I picked up City Morgue, with the most deadpan like legit thing, and my friend was breaking down laughing, are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, and even better when we were booking the table. Oh, so this is Net. This is Nettier. Nettier is an AI. Their pronouns are they, them, right? If I have that right?
Yep, they, them.
They, them, yes. So, yes. But
this is actually a male model, not a female model.
It's very androgynous more than anything else, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was the point.
God, I really wanted to, do more androgynous, looking outfits, so, But I'm just so used to, wearing my tees and stuff, but yeah. But have you been encouraged to go into the nursing field then, I guess, as questions?
Me?
Yes, as a fellow.
Yes. I'm Filipino and both of my parents are nurses. Hello.
we fit the stereotype, I'm sorry. It's
Yeah, we really do. And I thought about it, but then I was like, I can't handle the stress in the ER. And I don't think I would honestly be good at that.
No.
I like arts and writing more, so.
Same. So Arctic Flame, that is not ice cream. That is halo halo. In Tagalog, that means mix. So, what it is you have a layer of some sweets on the bottom, so sweet jelly, sweet beans, leche flan sometimes, right? And then a layer of shaved ice on top of that. And on top of that, you have ube ice cream. Ube, taro, same difference, is the same thing, right? And then you mix it all together. It's great for a hot day. It is perfect. It is one. Mwah. Let's see.
It's delicious.
Yes. So that is what halo halo is. Let's see. My Pokemon username is androgynous. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong. I'd say even your name is androgynous pretty much right now on here. So there's nothing wrong with it.
Yep.
I personally am androgyny is an anonymity, and I'm okay with that. But that does to me though, because I'm just I like having some anonymity. I can't speak after 3 hours of speaking right now. But
I think it's because for me it's late, so I can't speak well either.
Yeah, we've reached the point of the conversation where it's just kind of tapering off, and now we're just kind of speaking to fill the dead air at the moment more than anything else. Let's see, back. Anyways, off topic. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I did a Mina saves with Ford on Duo Hunters.
Wait, Angel, what time is it for me? It is almost 11 o'clock p.m.
Same here.
Yep.
We're both in the same time zone, so.
Yeah. As always, though, so yeah, Jordy is referencing the game that I was supposed to be playing today, that I normally play with Weasel, Super Galaxy Sam, called IDV, or Identity V, that RNG plays, actually, funny enough. Identity V is an asymmetrical multiplayer game, think Dead by Daylight, but with Coraline-looking characters instead.
I saw that they had a Danganronpa crossover with their skins with them, and I was like, "Oh, I love those," but I don't play those types.
It's free to play. It's actually not as scary or as tense as it seems. It's
of blood.
Yeah, so it's not as intense. So it's free to play. It's worth checking out at least once. It's normally mobile, but there is a PC port to it. Let's see.
Promised Neverland, nice.
and a Promise Neverland crossover. Yeah, that was last season, wasn't it? And then currently they're doing a Death Note crossover. Yep. So they
Have you
have
heard there's a Death Note musical?
Yes, I heard about that. I don't know how to
It's
feel
good.
about it. Really.
It's good music, although the duets are homoerotic.
Perfect. I'm cool with it. Let's see. And Persona 5. Yeah, they did a Persona 5 crossover. When are they gonna do a Scooby Doo crossover? Damn it!
It would be fitting.
It would be like these asymmetrical like horror games are definitely worth it. Like seriously. But yeah, if you don't like Dead by Daylight for the horror aspect of it, IDV is a lot lighter and more friendlier, I guess you could say.
Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. And there are plenty of IDV players on in our server as well that you can either talk to, play with, or collaborate with as well. So you don't have to run those games alone, and it's a lot better to play in a team, 100%.
Mm,
So again, our viewers like RNG, Jordy, I guess Arctic, yeah, I'll play it too. So yeah.
yes.
Who?
I usually don't play a lot of multiplayer games, so it'd be nice to do some like that.
Yeah, and like pretty much it's not as intense, I guess you could say. So yeah.
Yeah.
But alas, we have hit 3.5 hours on this, so I'm going to mark this on my not multi-stream thing, on my I don't even know what to call this. Yeah,
Yeah.
transition. So I guess if anything, later in the week, if you'd like to go over the indie games thing, I would love to join you again on that and chat with it.
Sounds good. I have to see though, cause like, yeah, I just need to think about it.
Yeah, 100%.
But-
Take your time.
Yeah, my brain is turning off slowly. The power button has been pressed. I am
Yeah.
slowly deactivated. Good night, everybody.
Yes, thank you again, Netier, for being here. Once more, let me give you the shout out. Shout out at
Okay.
Net. There we go. Just remove the at sign.
Yes, I want to play your game, Arctic. Yes.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Most definitely.
Feel free to follow me if you
Yes.
want to.
Please give them a follow. Super cool. Play a lot of great games. So yes.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Good night.
Bye.